Oh, good afternoon, my friends, fellow Harvard Crimson fans. I'm sure there's going to be at least one of you out there. Um, Good to see you all today. Or well, it looks like I have a few people in the stream, perhaps. Um, this is the game. That's what it's referred to as. This will be the game. This is Harvard Yale. This is one of the biggest, oldest rivalries in the entire history of college football. Now, some of you who are folks like me who love our Division One FBS football, especially the Southeastern Conference variety, might find that to be hard to believe, but I have the proof. I wrote down a few statistics that I will give you while we're waiting for the game to start. Now, just so you know, I cannot show the game. I can't play the audio from the game. The powers that be, the grand overlords of the YouTube universe would shut the stream down immediately and probably shut down my channel as well. But anyway, the game will be played in Yale Stadium or whatever the hell it's called. This will be the 137th edition of this game, the game. As I said, one of the oldest rivalries on record. The teams have fairly even records and should be fairly evenly matched. Let's see. As I said, this game is known as the game. This is the 137th meeting between the two teams. Yale, unfortunately, leads the series between the two teams at 68 wins, 60 losses, 8 ties. Obviously, we don't do ties anymore. It is actually the second oldest rivalry in college football. That is all of college football. Whether you want to talk Division III, Division II, Division I, AA, 1A, this is the second oldest continuous rivalry in college football. The only one that's older, and it's only by 2 years, is Yale Princeton. That rivalry began in 1873. That's 1873. That's before the 19th century for those of you who went to Yale. And this rivalry, Harvard-Yale, began in 1875. Now, in case you're wondering, the longest rivalry, the most number of games, is 156 games as opposed to this one, which is 137 games. The longest rivalry in terms of games is between Lehigh and Lafayette. Go look it up. I'm sure none of you have ever heard of Lehigh and Lafayette, but I'm sure everyone's heard of Harvard and Yale. Harvard and Yale are two of the oldest universities in the country. Matter of fact, Harvard is the oldest incorporated university in the United States. And this is where all the hoity-toities come from. This is all where all the well, I'll make one of my many political statements during this game because that's who I am. These two universities produce most of the so-called leaders, great, leftist training ground that it is. Anyway, they're showing the teams warming up right now. Right now, they're showing the third quarterback that Harvard has used this season. He seems by far to be the most effective, but we'll see what happens for the next 3 hours. This game will be played over the next 3 hours, and we'll see where we're going. Now, the screen shows that I have 17 people in here, but not one single chat yet. I don't understand that. Nobody has made a comment in the chat window, which really mystifies me to a degree. I don't know. Is the chat window even working? Well, I saw the comment I just put up, but nobody's making comments. Anyway, so looks like we're getting ready to start here. They had the coin toss, but I didn't see who won the toss. Now, this game is being done by ESPN. Usually for the Ivy League, they send in their third string camera crews and announcers. So things that we take for granted with respect to how, graphics on the screen, keeping up with down and distance, that kind of thing. That's usually severely lacking in these games. And I don't suspect today will be any different. But it looks like Yale won. Yale is kicking off to Harvard. So Harvard will get the ball first, assuming they don't make a turnover. And the Yale obviously start the second half. Kickoff was actually taken right around the goal line and actually run out, which is very rare for Ivy League games. They usually don't run it out, owing to the fact of what kind of teams these are, which are not incredibly athletic. I'm trying to pull up YouTube on my phone just to see if there's a comment. Yeah. Okay, 1st and 10 for Harvard, and they snap the ball and blow the play dead with a flag down, and we have a false start right off the bat. Papa Duke 22 is here. How you doing, sir? Thanks for stopping by. So Harvard immediately puts themselves into a penalty, puts themselves into a hole. That's really not good. Anyway, 1st and 15. Harvard snaps the ball back to pass, throws it to the right, and caught. Big gain all the way out to the Harvard 48-yard line. 48-yard line. So 20-plus yard gain on the first play from scrimmage. Good deal. Let's see. Now, usually these teams play exclusively shotgun. So every snap's now false start again by Harvard. I can't find my own video here. Hang on. Anyway, false start on Harvard. So 1st and 15 coming up. Back them up 5 yards. Try it again. Harvard is shifting around and put themselves into illegal shift. So Harvard trying to be cute and gets him another 5-yard penalty. So now it's a 1st and 20. Really not impressing the hell out of anybody here. Anyway, 1st and 20. Let's see if Harvard can actually get a playoff. They did. Running play to the right. He gets the edge and gets 10 yards. 10-yard run around the right side. Good job. All right. I just don't know what's going on with the chat window here. Chat window's not working or nobody wants to talk to me. Okay, so 2nd and 10. Gonna do a reverse. Gets the around the right side, gets the edge again, and gets 9-yard gain. So went from 1st and 20 to 3rd down and 1 in 2 plays. So very manageable. Good job. Now, Ken Spears is here, checking in from Pittsburgh. Good to see you, sir. I appreciate you stopping by. I guess the chat window is working. It's just that nobody wants to comment or anything. Feel free to comment, ask questions, tell me how I'm doing, tell me how bad I'm doing. 3rd and 1 play went right up the middle, and Harvard's line decided not to block for the running back, and the Yale defensive line came right through and blew the play up. Loss of 1, so it's 4th and 2 at midfield. So interesting decision for what Harvard wants to do here. 4th and 2, and they are going to punt the ball. So 2 really good offensive plays wasted by 3 stupid penalties, and an offensive line that decided to take it down off. Snap is back, kick is up and away, and it is fair caught at the 6-yard line for Yale. So Yale will start their drive at where are you marking it, you moron? Back up. I see we not only have a 3rd string camera crew, we have a 3rd string referee crew as well. While we're waiting for these geniuses to get their act together, I want to say, of course, anyone who's here, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button for me. That does help with the channel. So please do that at some point. 1st and 10 play was a run right up the middle for a gain of 2. The super chat function is available at the bottom of the chat window. Also, I have left a PayPal link to my PayPal account in the description. The money that is contributed there, if any, goes to my Grail Watch Fund. But seriously, never expected, never required, and always appreciated any donations that are made. 2nd and 8, Yale is going to line up shotgun. Harvard blitzes. Quarterback's running for his life, gets away from the blitz, turns upfield, and gets all the way out to the, looks like 25-yard line. So good initial push by the Harvard defense, but didn't contain the Yale quarterback, and he ran for about 20 yards before he finally ran him out of bounds. Yale is going hurry up. At least they were until they decided to get signal from the play. Now, Harvard, by the way, is 7-2 on the year. Yale is 5-4 on the year, just in case anyone was curious. Snap is back. Fake hand. No. Yeah, fake handoff, and the quarterback runs around to the left side and picks up, it looks like 4, maybe 5. Oh, he gave him 6. Okay. So 2nd and 4 coming up. So running quarterback, obviously, for Yale. So Harvard better figure that out real quick. 2nd and 4 from the Yale 31. Faked a run up the middle and a little toss pass out in the out to the left, and Harvard was absolutely fooled, and a 2-yard dump pass play ends up going for about 15 because, Harvard didn't even bother trying to cover the tight end coming out of the backfield. Right at midfield now, 1st and 10, snap back to the quarterback, rolls out to his right, throws the ball wide open receiver on the sideline, picks up 11 yards. So Harvard's defense is looking very much like the Florida Gator defense. They don't seem to want to play anything. They don't want to cover passes. They don't want to run tackle. So Harvard's defensive coordinator must have gotten a phone call from Todd Grantham, I guess. Can't figure out anything else out. 1st and 10 on a very good drive that started at the Yale 5-yard line. Snap is back to pass right over the middle. Didn't pick up a lot of yardage, and the play got blown dead. Might have been a 3-yard gain. Yep, 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 coming up. Pardon me. Okay. Triple receivers to the left, none to the right. Running back in the backfield for Yale. 2nd and 7 play coming up. Hands the ball off. Tries to go up the middle and succeeds. Gets stopped just short of the first down. So that's going to be about a 6-yard run. Broke a couple of tackles to do it. So 3rd and 1 coming up. By the way, it looks like a gorgeous day up in Connecticut. Nice and sunny. Looks like it might be a bit cold, but it's November in New England. What do you expect? 3rd and 1, I expect a run play, and we do get a run play, and he needed 1, he got 3. So Harvard doesn't seem to want to figure out a way to tighten up, but we'll see. So 1st and 10 from the Harvard 29. Triple receivers to the right, none to the left. Running back in the backfield. Snaps the ball. And the quarterback takes off right up the middle because nobody was open and nobody was spying the quarterback. So he gains 12 yards. So, he just blew a hole open for him right up the middle. Nobody to throw to, so he just takes off. So blitzing this guy obviously isn't going to work, so I don't know. What's on the wrist today, Ken? I'll tell you in a minute here. It's actually a watch I haven't that has the video's up, but it hasn't been released yet. 1st and 10, they put some pressure on the quarterback, wide open receiver at the 4-yard line. He just walks in. No pressure on the quarterback. All he had to do was step up in the pocket and just dump a pass to a wide open receiver. Harvard definitely channeling their inner Florida Gator defense. No ability to stop the run, no ability to pressure the quarterback, no ability to cover receivers, and they're now going to play from behind, which if you don't have a defense, really makes it hard on your offense to respond, especially when you take 3 illegal motion penalties in your first drive. Kick was up, snap was bad, but the kick went through. So 7-0 Yale. What's on the wrist today? I've got a G-Shock G Steel, which I like this watch. Picked it up on an impulse buy. Okay, they've gone to commercial. Let's check some scores, shall we? Call up my score app on my phone here. Boy, I sure did piss off a lot of people on Gator Nation on Facebook with some of my comments about what's coming up today. You people are so easily triggered. It's so much fun to play with these glitter gators. Just slap them around a bit. Let's see. What do we got? Western Kentucky is winning over Florida Atlantic 7-0. UMass, good old UMass, the lovable losers, leading Army 3-0. Florida State and Boston College are scoreless, and I really would like Boston College to win that game and knock Florida State out of bowl contention. West by God, Virginia, winning 7-0 over Texas. Georgia and Charleston Southern are scoreless, but Georgia is about to score. They're on the 2-yard line of Charleston Southern. Texas A&M is beating Prairie View A&M 7-0. New Mexico State, Kentucky are tied at 7. Clemson is beating Wake Forest 3-0. That may be considered an upset, maybe. Ohio State, Michigan State scoreless. Tulane, South Florida tied at 7. Oklahoma, Iowa State scoreless. Mississippi State 7-0 over Tennessee State. Purdue and Northwestern scoreless. Rutgers and Penn State scoreless. Kent State is 7-0 over Akron, and North Carolina over Wofford 7-0. That's where we're at. Okay, we're out of commercial, and Yale's about to kick it off to Harvard again. Let's see if Harvard can actually put points on the board this time. That would be ideal, considering your defense has decided not to make the trip from Cambridge to Connecticut. Was it Hartford? Hartford, yeah, I think Yale's at Hartford. Kick goes into the end zone and will not be run out. Yeah, I am becoming quite the G-Shock guy, strangely enough. That was a shitty coin toss by some female Yale alum that looks like she's older than God. You need to do better. So, please, guys, it's like 11 or 12 people watching. Please, at some point, click that thumbs up for me. It does help. Feel free to comment. I mean, only 2 guys have commented. A bunch of people are supposed to be in here. Feel free to comment, ask questions, do whatever. Always happy to talk to the folks who are watching. Referees are talking to the Yale coach. He's whining about something. I don't know what. I don't understand. The one commonality I see in all these Ivy League games are these endless delays of players huddling around their coaches instead of getting out on the field and getting on with the game. I just don't understand that, but I guess they do it differently in leftist training schools. I don't know. I'm surprised these schools still have football anyway, so I guess should be grateful that they still have football, even though it resembles combat. Okay, it looks like they decide to actually play some more football. So 1st and 10 for Harvard on their 25-yard line. And they snap the ball, fake the handoff up the middle, pass up the middle, goes for, 28 yards to the Yale 48-yard line. And there's a flag on the play, which means it's all going to come back. Probably a hold on Harvard. No, looks like a Yale. Yeah, it's a penalty on Yale. What's going on here? Roughing the passer. Wasn't much of a roughing the passer. He just kind of bumped into him and knocked the quarterback down. So I guess they teach acting classes at this level too. But tacks another 15 yards on for Harvard. So 1st and 10 on the Yale 33-yard line. So Harvard's down there. Flea flicker. Going deep over the middle and incomplete. Double covered. It was a well executed flea flicker, but it just wasn't thrown well. Yeah, it was thrown way too far ahead of the receiver, who really was jogging through the play instead of running. 2nd and 10 coming up. Back to pass. Throws over the middle, and he's down. He caught it on his knees. And then the Yale player came and tackled him anyway, and they threw a flag, so they're going to get him for unnecessary roughness. So that'll be a first down. And move the chains. Moving the chains. Dead ball, personal foul. Yale player knew he did it too. I mean, he just stop whining, coach. Your player hit a player who was already down. Can't do that. Even in the egalitarian Ivy League, you can't do that. So Harvard is now down in the red zone, thanks to some good plays and a couple of penalties. They're at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10, snaps the ball, fakes the handoff, back to pass over the middle, broken up by Yale. You're not going to get a flag on that, Sunshine. He played that well. Stop it. Maybe run a better pattern next time. He did have his arm around his waist, but wasn't enough to change the play. Well, 2nd and 10 coming up from the 13. Snap is off, fakes the handoff, and sacked by blitz and fumble. And Yale got it. Of course, Yale got it. Well, there's no official signal yet, but yep, Yale got it. So another opportunity squandered by Harvard to score. And with the way that Harvard's defense is playing so far, it'll be 14-0 in very short order. And then pretty much the game will be over at that point. Because this Harvard team, as I've watched over the year, this Harvard team is not built to come from behind. So it's 1st and 10 for Yale at their own 18-yard line. Harvard's alleged defense comes out on the field. Let's see what they can do this time. Maybe I'll put Gator helmets on them. Snaps the ball back to pass. He rolls a little bit to his right. Little pressure. He runs away from the pressure, and it's picked. Wow! Harvard made a defensive play. Ill-advised throw by the quarterback. He rolled away from the pressure to his left, and he threw it short. I mean, he just threw it short. And didn't see that linebacker coming across, and Harvard made a good play on defense. 1st and 10, Harvard at the Yale 38. So good job by them. Got to put some points on the board this time, boys. Exactly, Ken. Defense. You're not going to win this game with offense alone. And Harvard has a decent offense. It's just the defense doesn't play sometimes. Anyway, Harvard snaps the ball, runs up the middle, and looks like an 8. Well, more to the right side, actually. Looks like he got 9 out of that. So 2nd down and 1 coming up. Got to get some points here, guys. 2nd and 1. What are we doing? All right, snaps the ball. Jet sweep to the left, gets the first down, and about 3 more. So needed 1, got 4. So good job. A little jet sweep. Kind of made the linebackers stop for just a second. Pardon me. So let's see. We are now 1st and 10 from the Yale 25. You got twins to the right, single receiver to the left, but the guy comes in motion to the right. Was going to do a bubble screen, throws a regular screen that Yale was not fooled by, but he didn't. I think if he did lose, he lost a half yard. Not a well executed play. I love how these tiny little linebackers in the Ivy League flex every time they make a half decent play. It's amusing to me. Okay, 2nd and 10 coming up. Kind of a tight formation. Harvard back to pass and gets sacked. Just held on to the ball too long. Harvard's offensive line decided that they just didn't want to pass block on that play and sacked him. Looks like a 7 or 8 yard loss. They only rushed 4. That's just pathetic pass blocking. Now lost 10, so 3rd and 20. Harvard intercepts the ball and gets good field position and is pushed now back further than they got the interception from. So they're going to squander this opportunity too, unless they convert. Running play up the middle, which is going to go nowhere. I think he got 4 out of it. 5. So 4th down and 15, and Harvard squanders an opportunity to put some points on the board. I don't know if it's I don't know if their kicker is good enough to make a kick at this distance. So they're going to try though. 47-yard field goal attempt. I don't know if he's got the leg for it, but we'll see. Kick is up, and it's shitty camera work. Good. You're supposed to focus on the bottom crossbar, you dumb son of a bitch. Pathetic. Anyway, they got 3 points out of it. So, not bad. Ken Spears says it's even better when they flex while being down by 3 touchdowns. Yeah, you see that a lot in the Ivy League. They just don't know how. They don't know what they're doing. They really don't. Let's check on some more scores, shall we? Here, let's see. Western Kentucky is still winning, but Florida Atlantic is on their 3-yard line, so they might score here. Army scored. It's now 8-3 Army over UMass. Florida State, unfortunately, is leading Boston College 7-0. West by God, Virginia is still beating Texas 7-0. Georgia is beating Charleston Southern 7-0. Only 7-0. Geez, they expected a higher score than that. Texas A&M over Prairie View A&M 14-0. Kentucky over New Mexico State 14-0. Clemson 3, Wake Forest nothing, but Clemson's on the Wake Forest 1, so they might score again. Ohio State 14-0 over Michigan State. Tulane 14-7 over South Florida. Iowa State, Oklahoma tied at 7. Mississippi State 14, Tennessee State. Mississippi State 14, Tennessee State nothing. Purdue Northwestern scoreless. North Carolina war for 10-0. Penn State Rutgers is scoreless. Huh. Would have expected Penn State to have scored more by now. Now Georgia's now up 14-0. Texas A&M is now up 21-0. Clemson is up 10-0. So, okay. That's good. Okay, we're out of commercial. About 2 minutes left in the first quarter in this game. Let's see. Mike Neville. I'm at the game right now. Energy is insane. You mean you're at the Harvard-Yale game? I always want. One of these days, I have to go to a Harvard-Yale game. Judging from the the stadium shots, it doesn't look like getting tickets to this game is particularly difficult. But which game are you at, Mike Neville? Let's see. Kick is up and away, and it is out of the end zone. Touchback for Yale. Now, okay. Now, the one side of the stadium where the press box is and everything, that's pretty full, but the other side is about half full. Pardon me. Oh, you're at the Yale Bowl. Okay. Are you a Yale fan or a Harvard fan, sir? Okay, Yale's got the ball, 1st and 10 at the 25, hands the ball off. Up, no, fakes the handoff, and he's picked off again. Holy shit. Yale quarterback is making mistakes all of a sudden. That's 2 passes in a row. He's throwing picks. He faked the handoff. It was a well-done fake, I have to say. And he throws a soft pass over the middle. And I guess he didn't see the linebacker just dropping back in the zone. And he just stepped right in front of the pass and picked it off. Mike Neville says he is on the full side. Went to school in New Haven, so got to go with Yale, even though the quarterback sucks. Well, yeah, I bet the crowd is all over the Yale quarterback right now. He's thrown the last 2 passes he's thrown have been interceptions. Okay, Harvard has a chance here to take the lead if they could actually get a touchdown. 1st and 10, Harvard fakes the handoff, throws the ball out to the left, and picks up 6. And the guy who tackled the Harvard receiver just gets up like flailing all over the place like he just tackled Tom Brady or something. I mean, stop it, sir. You're playing in the FCS for Yale. You stop it. You look stupid. Anyway, 2nd and 4. Harvard runs the handoff right around the left side, and he's still going, and down at the 1. Harvard's line just blew the Yale defensive line off the ball and just ripped a hole open for the running back. He just took it around the right side and then right up the middle, and bam. Big run, 30-yard run. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line for Harvard. And what? They're going to review it, I think. Well, it's an official's timeout for something anyway. So they've gone to commercial. Commercial for Mazda. Not a bad looking SUV. Not to my taste, but not a bad looking car. So while we're waiting for the game to come back on, kind of a strange looking ad here. Want to thank you all for stopping by once again. Of course, if you haven't already done so, please click the thumbs up button. That does help. If you haven't already done so, please do that. I would appreciate it. Don't forget, if you are so inclined, it is never required, never expected, but always appreciated. There is a super chat button down at the bottom of the chat window to contribute to my Grail Watch Fund. And if you'd like to take the extra step and click on the PayPal link in the description, you can contribute that way, and I would get 100% of the donation instead of 50%. Again, going to the Grail Watch Fund. Again, never expected, always appreciated. Alexander Lee wants to know what I am watching this on. I have in front of me, I have two monitors. I have my computer right in front of me here with the camera. And to my left, I have another computer monitor, which I have YouTube TV running. So I'm watching the game here, talking to you here. I can't show the game. I can't run the audio for the game because that's copyright strike, and ain't got time for that. Let's see. Hang on a minute. First and goal coming up. Harvard runs the ball right into the end zone. Touchdown, Harvard. Yeah. So Harvard takes the lead thanks to their defense actually beginning to work after taking the first series off, basically. Marby wants to know where you can watch the game. There might be people streaming it. There might be places streaming it on YouTube, but actually the game is being broadcast on ESPNU. If you want to watch it on TV, with sound off, and you can watch me make commentary or just watch the game. Usually Ivy League games like this are on ESPN Plus or not at all. But this is the game, they call it. The game. The second longest, oldest rivalry in college football. The only college football rivalry that's run longer than this is Yale Princeton, and that's only by 2 years. So this is the second longest, oldest rivalry in all of college football. LW, my friend, thank you for the super chat. He says, thumbs up and have a good game. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate that. And an update from the Ivy League. Dartmouth is tied with Brown at 7. That game is important because Dartmouth right now is leading in the Ivy League championship standings. Harvard and Yale are both one game back. So if Dartmouth loses and, say, Harvard wins, they would share the championship of the Ivy League. Anyway, kickoff coming up. Total leather, as they say, and the kick is away and into the end zone for another touchback. So Yale will start once again at their 25-yard line. And let's see what their quarterback, who's got to be a little bit rattled at this point. His last 2 passes have both been interceptions. So that's not good. I mean, if you're a Yale fan, that's not good. But okay, lined up on the 25. I bet they run the ball. No, the quarterback faked the handoff and ran the ball himself and picked up 5 yards. So this quarterback is definitely a dual threat guy. About 20 seconds left in the first quarter. It's 2nd and 5. Does not look like Yale. I don't know if they want to run another play or not. Well, they're going to try. 5 seconds, 4, 3, snap the ball. My God, running play up the middle, gain 3. So that's the end of the first quarter. It is 10-7 Harvard. It will be 3rd and 2 for Yale when we come back to the game. Brian O'Shea is here. He says Yale sucks. Yes, they do. Yale sucks. Fuck Yale. Hell yeah. Let's check some scores, shall we? Hang on a minute. Went to commercial in the game here, so you're not missing anything. Okay, scores. Here we go. Okay, Western Kentucky is leading Florida Atlantic 14-3. Army is in the red zone, leading UMass 8-3. Florida State leading BC 7-0. BC has the ball, but it's the end of the first quarter. West Virginia is still beating Texas 7-0. Georgia is beating Charleston Southern 21-0. Texas A&M is beating Prairie View A&M 21-0. Kentucky is beating New Mexico State 21-7. Clemson is beating Wake 10-0. Ohio State is beating Michigan State 14-0, but Michigan State is in the red zone. Tulane's beating South Florida 21-7. Oklahoma, Iowa State tied at 7. Mississippi State over Tennessee State 21-0. Purdue over Northwestern 3-0. Penn State and Rutgers are scoreless. And North Carolina over Wofford 10-0. Nothing else has started yet. Still in commercial, so we're not missing anything. Now let's see. Oh, I love tweaking these people. Now, everyone knows, or everyone should know, that my main team, the team that I'm mainly a fan of, is the Florida Gators. I do so enjoy tweaking the what I call the glitter gators, the ones that can never see any problems with the Florida Gators as long as they're winning. And even when they're losing, there are never any problems. So I believe it is my mission in life to tweak them. And I'm tweaking the hell out of them right now. Anyway, back from commercial. Okay. Well, I missed that. Unfortunately, Harvard didn't tackle well. They had the running back stopped on a 3rd and 2 right up the middle. They didn't tackle him. He just bounced off of everything and then ran around to the left side and picked up 5 yards. So bad tackling by the Harvard defense results in Yale converting to a first down. And they snapped the ball, handed off to the running back who runs to the left, cuts back to the right, and picks up 9 yards. Because once again, Harvard has reverted back to, tackling is optional. Tackling is isn't egalitarian. We don't want to hurt anybody, so let's not tackle. Shall we? 2nd and 1 from the Yale 49-yard line. 46-yard line, sorry. Run up the middle, needed 1, got 3. So 1st and 10 for Yale coming up. Oh. Let's see. They're at the Yale 49-yard line. So 1st and 10 coming up. Trips to the right, doubles, twins to the left. Single in the backfield is the quarterback. Drops back to pass. Nobody to throw to. Starts running for his life. Now throws the ball and overthrew. Or did he? No, he caught it. I don't know how he ended up with that thing. It looked like he overthrew him. Oh, I see. It was another receiver right behind him. So he overthrew the first guy, and the guy behind him caught it. So usually you don't want 2 receivers in the same place at the same time. But, hey, more than enough for a first down. So they're lining up from the Harvard 37. Hands the ball off right up the middle. Harvard doesn't tackle. He's still running. Gains 9 yards because Harvard decides not to tackle. Won't cover. Barely pressures the quarterback. No tackling. Pathetic. Running back looks more like a fullback to me, but whatever. Okay, 2nd and 1. Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. Guy in motion, hands the ball right up the middle to what looks like a fullback than anything else. Needed 1, got 3. No, got 4. Sorry. So this is a great name, Zane Dudek. Now that's a fullback's name, Dudek. Give it a Dudek. Let him run up the middle. Just pound it in there. Okay, 1st and 10, trips to the left, nobody to the right. Dudek is in the backfield, faked the handoff to him, picked up the blitzer and tackled him. Flag on the play. Quarterback ran around the right side and picked up 5, but I think that's going to come back because that looked like a hold to me. But we'll see. Holding, Yale. Yep. I mean, he yanked the guy down. Come on. So that should be 1st and 20. Score alert. Ohio State just won up over Michigan State 21-0. So 1st and 18 for Yale. Trips to the right, to the left, single receiver to the right. Blitz up the middle, picked up, pass over the middle. No tackle. Finally got him down after flag on the play, but it was a pickup of like 12. Face mask on, looked like a face mask call on Harvard. So there you go. Good job, guys. So that personal foul is going to bring them all the way down to the Harvard 11. So red zone time for Yale. And Yale should score easily now because Harvard's not playing any defense unless the quarterback makes a mistake. Quarterback takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to his left, throws a bubble screen, and that was incomplete because the receiver decided to start running before he secured the ball. Good job, guy. Let's see. Brown is beating Dartmouth 14-7. Holy shit. Oh, that would be the upset of the year in because Brown is 2-7, Dartmouth is 8-1. Then they're playing at Brown, which is Rhode Island, but that would be the upset of the year in the Ivy League if that happened. Okay, quarterback is back to pass, evades the rush briefly, and then gets tackled. Sack for Harvard, loss of 4. So they had 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. They're going backwards. It's now 3rd and 14. By the way, this is just water. Just water. No alcohol. The alcohol comes later in my other stream when Florida starts playing. Then I'm going to need lots of alcohol. Let's see. 3rd and 14. We've got triple receivers to they're shifting. They still sort of have triple receivers to the left, and I think we got to delay a game. No, they called timeout. Okay. Somebody I've never seen in here before, Gustavo Andre Blanco. I can't pronounce the last one. Soccer is way better. That is fake news, sir. Soccer sucks. Boring game. Actually, soccer is great to play. I used to play soccer a lot in summer camps and all the time. Soccer is a great game to play. To watch soccer is boring as F. So anyway, we're in commercial. Stupid Dr. Pepper commercial. Dr. Pepper is horrible. That's just my opinion. Yeah, let's see. Let's check scores here real quick. Let's see. Western Kentucky is about to score again, but let's see. Army is now running away from UMass. It's 16-3 instead of 8. Florida State, unfortunately, is beating Boston College 14-3. West Virginia 14, Texas nothing. Yeah, Texas is back. Texas is back to sucking. Georgia 28-0 over something called Charleston Southern, which that's a high school team. Texas A&M over Prairie View A&M 24-0. Kentucky over New Mexico State 21-10. Clemson is still beating Wake Forest 10-0. Now, considering how bad Clemson is this year, if they beat Wake Forest, that would have to be considered an upset. Ohio State over Michigan State 21-0. So evidently Michigan State was overrated. Tulane over South Florida 28-7. Iowa State, Oklahoma 7-all. Mississippi State 21, Tennessee State nothing. Purdue over Northwestern 3-0. Penn State and Rutgers are still scoreless. I do not believe that. And North Carolina is up 10-0 over Wofford, but Wofford is in the red zone. Anyway. Oh, my favorite person in the whole world, Megan is here. But he does love the live streams. I do appreciate that. Good to see you, sir. Back from commercial, Yale is running their 3rd and 14 play. They roll the quarterback to the left. He threw the ball. It was caught, but caught way out of bounds and incomplete. 4th and 14 for Yale coming up. Let's see. Yes, a high school team like Samford. That's right, Megan. Charleston Southern is a high school team like Samford. And Florida almost lost to a high school team. Yes, we know that, Megan. So there's nothing new here. Moving on. Watch 6-2. Good to see you, sir. Thanks for stopping by. Just enjoying another football game. Brian O'Shea is still here. UMass needs to give up the D1 dream. Yes, I agree. UMass needs to go back to what were they? They were 1AA, weren't they? So they need to give up this Division One dream. They're just never going to be any good. They went to commercial again. It was 4th and 14 for Yale. I don't know why they went to commercial, but whatever. Let's see. Beggar Mega says Mel Tucker is shitting the bed today. Who is Mel Tucker? I forgot. I'm having a brain fade. Who is Mel Tucker again? Anyway, never mind. While we're waiting for this game to come out of commercial, I want to, got about 14, 15 people in here. I really appreciate y'all stopping by. Please click the thumbs up button for me. I am at 8 thumbs up. Give me 2 more. Get me to double digits on the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It does help the channel. Mel Tucker is exactly one good season. Oh, Mel Tucker is the coach at Michigan State. I'm sorry. Thank you. So yeah, if you're in here and you haven't already clicked the thumbs up button, please do that for me. I do appreciate that. It does help with the channel. So there's something you don't see all the time, a Jimmy Dean sausage ad. So, and as I said before, just in case you all didn't know, you joined a little early, this is the 137th meeting of Harvard-Yale, known as The Game. It is the second oldest football rivalry in all of college football. Started in 1875. Only Yale Princeton is longer by 2 years in 1873. Okay, we're finally going to attempt the field goal here. There's a 32-yard attempt. Kick is up and good, barely. He just squeaked that in there. So we're tied at 10 with 9 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first half. Yale does lead this series 68 wins, 60 losses, 8 ties. Now, the longest running rivalry, not the oldest, but the longest running at 56 games, is Lehigh Lafayette. They haven't been playing as long as Harvard Yale or Yale Princeton, but they have played more. So there is a distinction between oldest and longest. That's what I found online anyway. But this is the second oldest rivalry in all of college football. Yes, it's older than Georgia-Auburn. Yes, it's older than Florida-Miami. Florida State-Miami. Yes, it's older than Florida State-Florida. Yes, it's older than Georgia Florida. Yes, it's older than Tennessee, Alabama. Yes, it's older than Ohio State, Michigan. Okay, kickoff went into the end zone and is down, touchback. Harvard will start from their 25-yard line. Brian O'Shea wants to know what the crowd size looks like. It looks pretty good for an Ivy League game. It looks like the side of the field with the press box is almost full. The other side of the field is about half full. It looks like there's probably about, maybe 10,000 or so people in there. Okay. Harvard ran a jet sweep around the right side and lost some yardage. I'd say about half full on the non-press box side of the stadium. I mean, considering that you go to see some Ivy League games and the stadium will be 3/4 empty, this is pretty good attendance. So Harvard lost a yard on that jet sweep attempt. So now they're going to try something else, I guess. Ball is snapped, fake the run, throws over the middle, wide open. He's still going. Ha ha. And fumbled it as he was tackled. Jesus. Luckily, fumbled it out of bounds. That had to go for about 50. That was a wide open receiver over the middle, and he just kept running. He didn't have the speed to outrun the defense, but good catch, good run. Got the ball good, well deep into Yale territory at the 33 of Yale. Snaps the ball, fakes the handoff, bubble screen coming up and incomplete because, like the Yale guy on the previous series, he didn't secure the pass before he started to run. Jesus. Yeah, that's true, Brian. Okay, Harvard, Brown and Dartmouth are now tied at 14. I didn't see what quarter it was. Yeah, these games used to be more well attended, but not anymore. I think that might be offsides on Yale if they call it, but run right up the middle for 3 yards. So 3rd and 7 is coming up. I thought they were going to get Yale for offsides on that play, but they didn't. 3rd and 7 for Harvard. And they're at the Yale 30-yard line, so they need to pick up a chunk here. Yale's showing blitz, and they're coming. Pass over the middle to the right and incomplete. Hit the receiver right in his hands, and he started running before he secured the ball. Seems to be a recurring theme with this low-level football. You're supposed to catch the ball first, boys. Then you run. First you catch, then you run. Catch, run. Okay, 4th and 7. Harvard is going to attempt another 47-yard field goal. I mean, he made the first one. Why not try it again, I guess? So snap is down, kick is up, and right down the middle. So evidently Harvard has a kicking game, which is nice. So 7 minutes, 49 seconds left in the first half, and Harvard's leading 13-10. And we go to commercial. Check the scores real quick. Hang on. Not interested in that. Thank you very much. Let's see if I'm tweaking any more Florida Gator fans. Not yet. Mm-hmm. Okay. Scores. Hang on just a minute. Let's concentrate on the games that matter. Florida State still beating BC 14-3. Unfortunate. West Virginia is beating Texas 14-7. Charleston Southern and Georgia's beating Charleston Southern 35-0. Texas A&M is beating Prairie View 31-0. Kentucky's beating New Mexico State 28-10. Clemson is still beating Wake Forest 10-0, but Wake Forest has a first and goal on the Clemson 6, so that might change. Ohio State is just beating the absolute snot out of Michigan State 28-0. So Michigan State hot doo-doo confirmed. Tulane's beating South Florida 35-7. Iowa State, Oklahoma tied at 7. Mississippi State beating Tennessee State 28-0. Purdue finally scored, is beating Northwestern 6-0. Penn State Rutgers still scoreless. And we're about to kick off here. So kick is away. Deep end zone. Touchback. 7 minutes, 49 seconds left in the first half. At the game. Let's see, where are we at? Let's see. Brian O'Shea says, so it's a soccer game for Harvard. Okay. I'm not sure what that means exactly, but okay. Megan, at 4 o'clock, they're actually going to put that overflowing truck stop commoder. Yeah, all right. Yes, we are going to play against Mizzou at 4 o'clock, Megan. You know what? I hope you watch it. I hope Florida wins, and I hope you puke your guts out because you're so sick. Brian O'Shea, BC not good. BC is never good, so it doesn't surprise me. But I still want anybody who plays Florida State to beat them. You know. Okay, 2nd and 8 for Yale. Ooh! Oh! And they threw a flag on that? Oh, come on. He threw the ball, was incomplete pass, and the linebacker came just as the ball got there, and he hit him. Good clean hit, and they threw a flag on it. You're going to throw a personal foul against Harvard for no reason. If you had any respect, you pick the flag up. Bullshit. Oh, they're going to call targeting. He didn't target. Worthless, egalitarian, Marxist piece of shit. The ball was there and he led with his shoulder. Oh, you worthless piece of shit. He hit him in the chest. Oh, come on. Any other league, that would be a clean hit. In the Marxist training ground Ivy League, you know, you can't hurt anybody, so they call that targeting. Bullshit. Brian O'Shea says Mississippi State with Leach going to be good in the future. Well, maybe, but there's only so much you can do at the Mississippi schools. You know, I mean, the ceiling is only so high, especially when you have to play Alabama and LSU and Texas A&M every year. Brian O'Shea, commie football, outlaw concussions, bring back the wishbone. They're probably going to have to in order to keep playing the games at the Ivy League because the refs won't let them do anything else. While they're reviewing their bullshit call, guys, I just need one more thumbs up to get to 10. So somebody give me a thumbs up. Just one. Just one. Come on. There's 14 people in here. Come on, Megan. Give me that thumbs up. Do something besides harass me all the time. Give me that thumbs up. Okay, here comes the worthless ref. He looks like an accountant. Call confirmed. They're kicking him out of the game. What a load of shit. What a load of absolute bullshit. Absolutely a horrible call. Horrible, horrible call. Not surprising call, considering the league that we're watching here. Oh, did he hurt the widow boy? Oh, did hit him too hard and he fall down, go boom? Wah! We got to throw a flag and make sure that, we reinforce the rule. What a load of shit. Okay, Megan, I appreciate it. And thank you, Brian. I appreciate that too. Somebody's going to give me that thumbs up to get me to 10. Gotta have it. Go SMU. Who's SMU playing? I like SMU, the Mustangs. Anyway, 1st and 10, undeserved. Handoff up the middle, gets stopped, runs around to the left, and gets tackled for a 2-yard loss. Couldn't get away that time. Cincinnati, okay. Cincinnati is, I'm tired of these group of 5 teams that think they can bust into the Power 5. That's bullshit. Just stop it already. Stop it. Well, they're letting the guy stay on the sidelines, even though he booted him from the game. So I'm surprised. Okay, 2nd and 12 from Yale at the 40. Low snap picked up by the quarterback, pass over the middle, and broken up right at the last minute. He had the receiver. Got broken up by the defense at the last second. Could have been picked off too, but just good effort to actually the defender tipped the ball and it bounced right off the Yale receiver's helmet. Kind of funny. But good defensive play. So 3rd and 12, about 6 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first half. 3rd and 12 from the 40. Got Twins trips to the timeout by somebody. Harvard. First timeout called by Harvard. By the way, Yale has already called 2 timeouts, so they're down to their last timeout. And we've gone to commercial. What the hell commercial is that? Jesus, that's weird. Anyway, let's see. Checking on some stuff. Florida State still beating BC 14-3. West Virginia still beating Texas 14-7. Georgia hasn't gotten into the 40s yet, but there's still 10 minutes left of the first half. Still 35-0 over Charleston Southern. Texas A&M 31-0 over Prairie View A&M. They're on the Prairie View A&M 1-yard line, so they're probably going to score again. Kentucky, damn it. Kentucky is 28-10 over New Mexico State, but New Mexico State is on the Kentucky 6, 1st and goal. Clemson is still beating Wake Forest 10-3. They're on the Wake Forest 17, so red zone. Ohio State is all over hot doo-doo confirmed Michigan State 35-0. That game has lost even the resemblance of competitiveness. Oklahoma and Iowa State are still tied at 7. Mississippi State 28, Tennessee State nothing. Purdue 6-0 over Northwestern. Penn State and Rutgers are 5 minutes left in the first half and still scoreless. What the hell happened to Penn State? North Carolina is up 17-7 over Wofford. They're in the red zone. And no other games start until 2 o'clock. Still in commercial. Brian O'Shea, Texas hasn't had a losing team like this since the 50s. Gee, I wish I could say that about Florida. Unfortunately, I can't. Brian O'Shea says no excuse for Texas not to be competitive. Well, if they're not recruiting, I guess there is an excuse. Still at 9 thumbs ups and holding, so I'm still hoping for that 10th one. But we'll see if I get it before the end of the stream. I don't understand. I don't understand that sign, but all right. It said you can't spell safety school without Yale, so I guess. Okay, 3rd and 12 coming up. Twins to the left, twins to the right, receiver in the backfield. Ball is back. Harvard blitzes, and finally, they sack the goddamn quarterback. Finally, they make a defensive play. Some bitch. It's an all-out blitz. He never had a chance. All right. Get some. Clemson just scored again, so they're up 17-3 over number 10, Wake Forest. Oh, block punt. Caught. Partially blocked. Caught. And I think he's going to score. He's going to score. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Guy came right up the middle. I guess he tipped it. And the upback, one of the linebackers fielded it at the 30. And then, scoop and score, like they said. So, hell yeah. Oh, what a nice little turnaround there, boys. Hell yeah. All right, waiting for the extra point. Come on. Kick is up. Right? Yep. Good. Oh, show me a replay of that. Come on, show me a replay. Come on. Yeah. So, was a good snap. And, yep, it was tipped by one of the rushers. And it went basically straight up in the air and got caught by one of the upbacks about 35 as a linebacker, and he just runs it back for a touchdown. Hell yeah. He even made a cut. Showed some moves. Hell yes. No, J Dude, it's me. I can't show the screen. The minute I show the game or play audio from the game, I get copyright struck. So I can't do that. Now the game is being broadcasted on ESPNU if you have that. So you can see the game if you want. I just do this because, give my reaction to it. I mean, you can watch a game and turn the sound off and watch my reaction, but if you want. Hell yeah, Harvard's up 20-10 over Yale. And the defense made a couple of plays. Holy shit. That's cool, man. Okay, kickoff is away to Yale, and it goes out of the end zone. So touchback for Yale. They will start 1st and 10 on their 25-yard line. That's right, Brian. ESPN would lose millions of dollars if I allowed the game to be seen on my TV. Okay, Yale is lining up. They've got triple receivers to the right, none to the left, single running back in the backfield to the quarterback's right. Ball is snapped, fake the handoff, blitzed, and he caught it. He got hit just as he threw the ball, but it was right over the middle and caught well downfield, like a 30-yard gain. So pretty good play. Harvard defender just couldn't get over there in time. So I got all the way out to the Harvard 46. So that was a pickup of 29 right there. Shotgun formation. Fakes a handoff. Quarterback runs. Could not get away from the defense though. Got back to the line of scrimmage, but it was a fake handoff, and then quarterback tucked it and started to run, and Harvard defender came up and leg tackled him. No gain. 2nd and 10. Come on, show a shot. Get there we go. Okay, Twins right, Twins left, single receiver right back to pass, bouncing around, and wide open on the left sideline, and got enough for the first down. So 10-yard pickup on 2nd and 10. Got the first down, moves the chains. Unfortunate. Come on, guys. You played good defense that last series. Let's tighten it up again. Okay, we're 1st and 10 on the Harvard 36. Twins right, single receiver to the left, fakes the handoff, throws a bubble screen, and he breaks one tackle. And then the second guy just refused to tackle him and picked up 7. The bad tackling on the part of Harvard on this drive. I don't know who Brock Bowers is, Rick Sanchez, and welcome to the stream. 2nd and 3. Twins left, single to the right, running back to the quarterback's left. Fakes a handoff, drops back to pass, lets it fly to the end zone, and incomplete. Had the receiver, just not a well-thrown ball, and receiver did lay out for it, but incomplete. Just led the receiver a little too much. He had him wide open. Got his hands on it, though. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. I haven't been doing this for very long. Hey, Rick, why don't you do me a favor? Click the thumbs up button for me. Oh, we lost the feed. ESPN lost the feed. No, don't do this. I got a blank screen here. And I went to commercial. Okay. I don't know what happened. The screen went blank for 10 seconds. They go to commercial. Brock used to block for Bobby Boucher, I believe. Oh, so we're going to get a what was the name of that movie? Can't remember the movie. The Water Boy. So I got a Water Boy reference. Okay. Okay, we're in commercial. So once again, thank you all for being here. I seem to be fluctuating between 10 and 15 people in here. I appreciate it. Please, if you haven't already done so, I really would appreciate a thumbs up. I'm almost to double digits. So all I need is one more thumbs up and I'll leave you alone for a while. And I'll just mention briefly, super chat function is available at the bottom of the chat window in case anyone would like to contribute to my Grail Watch Fund. As I always say, never expected, always appreciated. And in the description of the video, there is a link to my PayPal if you'd like to take the extra step and use that. That way I get 100% of the proceeds instead of 50%. Again, always appreciated, never expected. But I really would like to get that last thumbs up to get me to 10. So somebody do that. I know Rick Sanchez won't do it because he wouldn't do me a favor if I was on fire and he had a fire extinguisher. So. But that's okay. While we're waiting for commercial to end, let's check some scores, shall we? Let's see. See, Army and UMass is 16-10, so UMass is making a bit of a comeback. Florida State is 16-3 over BC, and Florida State's in the red zone, so not going to get my wish today, and Florida State loses. Unfortunate, but that's just the way things happen, right? That sucks. West Virginia has increased their lead over Texas 21-7. Georgia finally got over 40 and is leading 42-0 over something called Charleston Southern. Texas A&M is leading 38-0 over Prairie View A&M. Kentucky is 28-13 over New Mexico State. Clemson is beating Wake Forest 17-3, but Wake Forest is second and goal on the Clemson 1. 42-0 Ohio State over Michigan State, so Michigan State might want to surrender at this point. Oklahoma and Iowa State is still tied at 7. Penn State finally scored. It's finally 7-0 Penn State over Rutgers. Unbelievable. Penn State should be running away from Rutgers and hiding. I don't understand that game at all. Sidney Davidson has joined the chat. Yale just scored. Yale just scored? Yeah, they did. They got a touchdown. Unfortunately, the game's in commercial. I guess they lost the feed and went to commercial. So, and what was it? I bet it was a pass. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's still in commercial, so I'm guessing that they had a problem and they're just going to run commercials until they figure it out. But thank you, Sydney, for the update. I appreciate that. Now they're going to halftime report or just a preview for the halftime report. I don't know what they're doing. I don't think they know what they're doing either. Yep. Wait a minute. Well, evidently their technical difficulties are to the point where they cannot continue the game at this point. So they've gone to their halftime show. So my score app still shows that they had like 2 minutes left in the half. Yeah, it wasn't halftime yet, but evidently they've gone to halftime early. So I guess whatever caused them to lose their signal. Well, let's see. Well, they're at halftime, and that means I got nothing on this channel to play with. So let's look at some other games, and let's see. Well, here's the Florida State BC game, which is a disaster for BC, evidently. Florida State is winning 19-3. Well, Florida State needs this game. I mean, if they have to win their next two games to become bowl eligible, so they have to win this week at BC and then go to Gainesville and beat my Gators, which, considering how Florida State's been playing lately and how badly Florida's been playing lately, is certainly doable for Florida State. And they would they'd be bowl eligible. They lose either game and they're going to sit home for the holidays again. But that's neither here nor there. Let's look at Clemson Wake. See where we're at here. Clemson's got the ball. They're up 17-10. So is there any other games that are interesting here? That one, no. Let's look at Iowa State, Oklahoma. See where we're at there. Hey, see you later, Brian. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Let's see, Iowa State, Oklahoma is 14-7 Oklahoma. We already know about that game's is a loss there. Texas at West Virginia. (21-10) West Virginia. Well, they're almost at halftime they're 8 seconds away from halftime. So I can't believe CBS Sports Network is showing UMass at Army. Jesus, that's terrible. Let's go with Oklahoma, Iowa State, Oklahoma. Let's see where we're at there. Anyway, hopefully they'll work out their technical problems and come back for the second half for the Harvard Yale game, or else it's going to be a short stream, I guess. What other games are you guys watching in the chat room? What other games are interesting to you today? Let's see. Oklahoma just kicked off to Iowa State, and they fair caught it, so they'll start at 25. Let's see. How much time is left in the first half here? Nine seconds. Okay, so we're not going to be at this on this game for very long. Iowa State just takes a knee and goes into the half. Let's see. Let's sit in on, well, there's only about 33 seconds left in the first half for Clemson Wake Forest. And it looks like Wake has the ball. It's 3rd and 2. Does Wake have the ball or does Clemson have the ball? Wake has the ball. Okay. They're on the Clemson 45. So let's see what they're going to do with a 3rd and 2. And they snapped the ball and blew the play dead. Flag on the play. False start on Wake. So 3rd and 2 just became 3rd and 7. Wake Forest coach is not happy. Who can blame him? Snaps the ball, back to pass. Moving. Got the pass complete over the middle for a first down. Needed 7. Looks like he got 13. Move the chains. Hurrying up. Fakes a handoff. Lets it fly over the middle and broken up. Had the receiver. Good defensive play by Clemson. Yeah, he let him just enough, and Clemson player got a hand in there just at the last second. So 16 seconds left in the half, and Wake Forest is now 2nd and 10 from the 39, and looks like they're going to sack him. Fumble picked up by Clemson's running back. So I don't know if they're going to call that a fumble. They let the play go. I don't know if they'll call that a fumble or not. No, they're indicating 1st and 10 Clemson. So I guess that was a fumble. I thought they got him on the ground, but let's see. And I don't know. That looked like he got tackled. I don't know. He was throwing and they were dragging him down. And as the ball hit the ground, it came out. So I do not know. I think they're gonna leave that as a fumble. Ball was picked up by the linebacker that my friend Uncle Lou loves to hate. That guy Selsky or whatever his name is. He calls him neck roll. So old neck roll there picked up the fumble. Chris, what the score of what? Which game are you wanting the score of? The one I'm watching now is while I'm waiting for halftime to end is Clemson Wake Forest is 17-10 Clemson. The score of the Harvard Yale game is 20-17 Harvard. Now they had some technical problems in Hartford, and ESPNU cut away from the game early to go to halftime. So I'm hoping that they'll get the signal back at some point. So they're reviewing the play. The ruling on the field was a fumble. So they're reviewing it to see if it was actually a fumble and not a tackle. 6 seconds left in the first half in this game. So we'll see what happens here. They're still thinking about it. Hey, if there's anyone in the chat, any questions for me about things, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to talk to you about things. Also, if there's anybody in here that hasn't clicked the thumbs up for me, I'm at 9. I just need one more. Just give me one more. Get me double digits, and I'll stop talking about it for a little while. Just give me one more thumbs up. That's all I ask. Okay, here's the ruling, which I can't hear because I have to have the sound off. And instead of showing the crowd, why don't you show the ref making the call? And they change it from 6 seconds to 13 seconds on the clock. And I still don't know who has possession here. I think it's going to be Clemson's ball. Hey, there we go. Thank you. Whoever gave me that 10th one, I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. No, they overturned the call. They called it a tackle, and Wake Forest holds on to the ball. It's now 3rd and 18 with 13 seconds left in half. And Wake still has the opportunity to gain some yardage. According to the line on the field, they got to get it down to the 32-yard line to be in field goal range. So they still have a shot to put some points on the board. 33-yard line. So what are you going to do? 3rd and 18. Snaps the ball, back to pass. Throws it out to the left sideline. Picked off. Picked off by Clemson. And that kills that drive. Jeez, the amount of celebrating this idiot's doing, you'd think he just intercepted a pass to win Clemson a national title. You picked the ball off in a meaningless game for you guys. Stop it. Just stop it. I mean, he's going like this. He's going like, come on. Act like you've been there before, you ignorant wretch. All right, so Clemson just takes a knee and goes in for halftime. 17-10, Clemson over Wake Forest. So I'm going to take a minute here. I'm going to get something to drink. And be right back. We're still at halftime. They're still showing halftime highlights. So be right back. All right. Thank you for indulging me. Oh, by the way, Ohio State is beating Michigan State 49-0, and they're not even at halftime yet. Let's see. The little graphic at the bottom of the screen, Harvard at Yale experiencing technical difficulties. So that's not a good thing. So we'll see what happens in a little bit. I'm just checking to see how many other Florida Gator fans I've tweaked so far this afternoon. I put up a post earlier on a Facebook group, the Gator Nation, about Florida's chances of winning today against Mizzou, mostly to troll them, admittedly. I enjoy trolling these, what I call glitter Gators. You know, nothing's wrong with the team. Win, lose, or draw, nothing's wrong. How dare you criticize Florida? How dare you criticize the team? How dare you criticize the coaches? You're a fake fan. You're not a real fan. Go root for Florida State. Go root for Georgia. Go, go to hell, whatever. And it's like, you guys are so friggin' easy to tweak. It's not even funny. Anyway, the package I'm expecting will be here soon. Yay. So, switch to the Diet Mountain Dew. Yes, I said diet. So, let's check some other scores while we're waiting to see what happens. If we ever do get the Harvard Yale game back, according to my score app, they're still at halftime, so we're not missing anything. Let's see. Current games. Western Kentucky is over Florida Atlantic 31-10. Army over UMass 19-10. Florida State over BC 19-3. West Virginia over Texas 21-10. Georgia over Charleston Southern 49-0. Texas A&M over Prairie View 45-0. But Prairie View A&M does have the ball at the A&M 10-yard line, so they might score. Kentucky over New Mexico State 35-16. Clemson over Wake 17-10. Ohio State 49, Michigan State absolute fucking 0. Tulane over South Florida 35-7. Oklahoma over Iowa State 14-7. Mississippi State 35, Tennessee State nothing. Purdue over Northwestern 13-7. Penn State over Rutgers 7-0. They just started third quarter there, by the way. Kent State over Akron 29-0. North Carolina over Wofford 27-7. Coastal Carolina over Texas State 7-0. And no other games starting until 2. Let's see. And earlier I did mention about Lehigh and Lafayette being the longest running rivalry in college football in terms of number of games. Lafayette is beating Lehigh 14-10. And we're still in commercial. We're still in the halftime show, so we're not missing anything Harvard Yale. They're still showing, we're still in, okay. They're still showing they're in technical difficulties, so whatever. Let's see. Any games running right now? Villanova at Tennessee? That can't be right. Everything is at half that's being broadcasted in my area. Oh, except Rutgers at Penn State. So Purdue Northwestern is playing. UMass and Army. Let's check that out just for the hell of it. You know, UMass has actually won a game this year. They're 1-9. Army, it's still 19-10. They just put points on the board and then took the points off the board, so something must have happened. Twin Cozy. There's a new name for me. I haven't seen you before. He said a lot of smart MF in the stands. I'm assuming you're talking about the Harvard-Yale game. That's probably true. But if they're so smart, maybe one of them could figure out why there are technical difficulties at the game. Let's see. Harvard had a 3rd and 6, and pretty much. I'm sorry, Army had a 3rd and 6, and I think they picked up the first down on one of their triple option specialty plays. Fake the handoff up the middle, fake the quarterback run, pitched to another running back, and they ran around the right side, and I think they got the first down. They did. Pitch out to the running back, runs around the right side. Looks like he picked up 5 or 6 yards. Yeah, Georgia's up 49 and Ohio State up 49. Yeah, that's true. Walter Bircher, there's a name I haven't seen before. He goes to Yale, can confirm not actually that smart, just lucky. Well, you know what? Sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good. You know what? With a degree from Yale, and I wish you all the luck in the world graduating from there, sir. A degree from Yale will take you a very long way in life, because an Ivy League degree is usually a golden ticket. I mean, my sister, for example, went to Brown, aka Marxist boot camp. And she has the common sense of a house plant, but because she's got a degree from Brown, she's afforded all kinds of opportunities. And unfortunately, sometimes she gets those opportunities and then fails at the job because she doesn't understand the term critical thinking. But hey, she's a communist. What do you expect? Luck will take you a long way. That is true. That is true. Now, my connection to Harvard is my father, my maternal grandfather, and his brother all went to Harvard, Medical School. So that's my attachment to Harvard. I didn't go to Harvard. I went to University of Florida. Yeah, common sense of a house plant. You talk to my sister for more than 10 minutes, and you realize that the elevator does not go all the way to the top floor. I think they got the game back on. Yes, they do. Yes, they got over their technical difficulties. We missed the first couple of minutes of the second half, but 12 minutes and 47 seconds left. And Yale's got the ball. They were going to get the ball at the beginning of the second half anyway. And they're driving. It's 2nd and 4. There is a timeout on the field due to an injury. Looks like one of the offensive linemen got hurt. I don't know what they're checking. I think they're checking his shoulder, his neck or his shoulder. Maybe he got a stinger. Anyway, at least we're back on the game, so that's a good thing. And I think we're probably going to go to commercial here, of course. While we're in commercial, or whatever, commercial. Please, if you haven't already, definitely click that thumbs up button. That does help the channel out. So as many thumbs up as I can get, please do so if you haven't done so already. Down at the bottom of the chat window is a super chat button if you wish to contribute to my channel and to my Grail Watch Fund. I would appreciate it, but always appreciated, but never expected. If you want to take the extra step and make sure that I get 100% of the proceeds instead of 50%, in the description of the video is a link to my PayPal account. Again, never expected, always appreciated. But please, at the very least, can I get a thumbs up? A little bit of love to the channel. Even if you're a Yale fan, a thumbs up is always appreciated. And we're still in commercial. The worship of this AT&T chick is beginning to get disturbing. It really is. I mean, she's a cute little girl and all that, but my God, folks, you guys need to dial it back a notch or two, really. I mean, my God. Okay, they've come back out of commercial. They're now showing us a shot of the stadium. And I'm not sure if they got that guy off the field yet or not. Hope they did. J Dude is me one says Bula Bula. Not sure what that means, but okay. Bula Bula right back. Okay, 2nd and 4 play. Fake handoff. Threw the ball. Picked. Maybe. No, picked out of bounds. He threw that ball on the run while he was running around to the left. Ill-advised throw. It was picked off, but the defender landed out of bounds. So he overthrew both his receivers that were in the general area. So it's 3rd and 4 right now. Would be nice if the Harvard defense could come up with a stop here. It's 3rd and 4 on the Yale 43. You've got twins to the left, twins to the right. That was motion on one of the receivers, but they didn't call it. And sacked. Sacked the quarterback. So all of a sudden, Harvard, as the game has gone on, has figured out a way to somewhat contain this dual threat quarterback. They blitzed him. He tried to run up the middle and get away from the pressure, and then the pocket collapsed on him, and they sacked him for a 5-yard loss. So it is now 4th and 7. Punt formation. Looks like Harvard wants to try and come after it. No, they're backing out, back in, backed out. They kind of came after it, got the punt away, and caught at the 14 and then runs to the 17. So good coverage by Yale. Got to give them that. Mountains 73087, a name I've not seen in it before. So welcome to my channel, sir. He said, Bula Bula is a Yale motto. Okay. I did not know that. You know what? I want to look that up. Hang on a minute. Bula Bula is a football song of Yale University. Despite its popularity, it is not the official fight song. That is Bulldog by Cole Porter. The song in its present form was composed in 1900 and is generally attributed to Alan M. Hirsch, Yale class of 1901, who in a 1930 letter claimed to have written it in collaboration with his classmates. So, okay. Okay, so it's got something to do with Yale anyway. Yeah, there you go. I learned something today. And we are in commercial. Mm-hmm. Let's see if there are any scores of note here. Let's see. Florida State is pulling away from Boston College 26-3, which is disappointing. Let's see. They're showing the Ivy League standards. Dartmouth, Princeton are both at 5-1. Harvard, Yale are both 4-2. Dartmouth is pulling away from Brown 31-17 in the third quarter. So it looks like, and Princeton is beating Penn 17-7 in the second quarter. So it does not look like Harvard will get to share in the Ivy League title. Pity. Harvard runs a 1st and 10 play of a sweep off to the left and picks up 2 yards. West Virginia is still beating Texas 21-7. Georgia still over Charleston Southern 49-0. Texas A&M 45-3 over Prairie View. Clemson 17-10 over Wake. 49-0 Ohio State over Michigan State. Harvard quarterback gets sacked, fumbled, but recovered by one of his linemen. Big loss, 3rd down, and probably forever and a day coming up. Oklahoma is being Iowa State 14-7. Purdue 19-7 over Northwestern. Penn State over Rutgers 7-0. Nothing else of real major import. It is 3rd and 15 for Harvard. Throws the ball along the sidelines, and the receiver was shoved out of bounds and tackled, but they're not going to call pass interference. I guess they're going to say the ball wasn't catchable. So, Yale defense holds. It is now 4th and 15. Punt formation for Harvard. Punter is basically standing at the 2-yard line. Punt is away. They came after it. They never got close. Fair catch signaled at the 42 of Yale. And that's where Yale will start their next drive. About 10 minutes left in the third quarter here. Still looks like a gorgeous fall day in Hartford. It really does. I'd say overall, Yale Stadium is probably about 2/3 full. Okay, snap is back to the quarterback. He handed it off, and there was a loss on the play, tackle for loss by the running back, and a flag came in. I think that might be a hold on Yale, but considering the ineptitude of this referee crew, this officiating crew, I don't know. Hold Yale. Wow, they picked that one up. Amazing. I didn't think they picked that one up. I mean, the man practically hauled him down by his teeth. If he hadn't held him, the quarterback would have been sacked for about an 8-yard loss. So I guess it was worth saving the down. So it's now 1st and 20 for for Yale. Sorry, that should put them back at the Yale 32-yard line, I believe. I am correct, 32-yard line. So hands the ball off, tries to go up the middle, stutter steps a little bit, and picks up 3 yards. So 2nd and 17 coming up. I mean, they are beginning to hit the Yale quarterback a little more often, but I would like them to get a little bit more pressure on him, or at least be able to contain him a little better. But they are getting better pressure on him as the game goes on. So 2nd and 17, trips to the left, none to the right, running back to the quarterback's right, back to pass. Looks like he wanted to let it go. Evades the rush twice and then threw it away. Cameraman couldn't have been bothered to follow the pass as it went out of bounds, but it looked like a throwaway, so we'll give it that. So it's 3rd down and 17. There's an interesting graphic. Harvard defense, rush defense 1st, sacks per game 2nd, scoring defense 4th. I assume that's all in the Ivy League. Earlier in the game, they were not playing like that, I got to tell you. 3rd and 17, snaps the ball back to pass, throws it over the middle, overthrew everybody. Flag on the play. I think it might have been picked off. One of the refs was pointing in the other direction, like 1st down, change of possession, but there's a flag on the play, so I don't know what the hell happened there. The camera work wasn't very good. Pass interference on Yale declined, 4th down. Okay, so it's an incomplete pass. But Yale got a PI. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The Yale receiver was basically turned into a defender, came across and just basically clotheslined the Harvard defender from behind and knocked him to the ground. So, yeah, obvious pass interference on the offense. Back to punt. Harvard did not rush the punter. Bad punt. Horrible punt. Did not go very far. Track the camera this way, you worthless fuckers. Spots the ball, I think, at the 40-yard line of Harvard. So a very short kick. Very bad cam work. It's just like, fire this whole fucking crew. They're worthless. Anyway, unbelievable. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me again. My mom tells me all the time that you haven't had a girlfriend in so long that you're becoming uncivilized. And anyway, enough about my life, right? Let's take a look at some of the more pertinent. Well, let's see. Florida State is still up 26-3. BC is in the red zone, 4th and goal on the Florida State 3. So, I don't know. Might as well go for it. You got nothing to lose, right? West Virginia is still up 21-10 over Texas. Georgia is still up 49-0 over Charleston Southern. They're well into the third quarter and they haven't scored again. So obviously, Georgia took their foot off the gas. Texas A&M is up 52-3 over Prairie View A&M. Kentucky is up over New Mexico State 35-16. Clemson is still over Wake Forest 17-10. Ohio State is over Michigan State 49-0. Tulane is still beating South Florida 35-7. Oklahoma is still only up 14-7 over Iowa State, and Iowa State has the ball. Mississippi State 42, Tennessee State nothing. Purdue 19-14 over Northwestern. Penn State over Rutgers 7-0. Almost the end of the third quarter there. That's a surprising score. Harvard got the ball back to pass, throws it to the sideline, caught. Looks like a 7-yard gain for that play. And there's no other games of note. Oh, Iowa, Illinois has just started, and they're scoreless. So we're starting to see some afternoon games kick off. 2nd and 3 for Harvard from the 47-yard line of Harvard, back to pass. Get rid of it or run it. He ran it right up the middle, evaded the rush right up the middle, got the 3 yards he needed to get the first down. Looked like he was going to be sacked there for a minute, but they got away from it. So it looks like I got 14 people in here. Feel free to make comments. Use the chat function. Talk to me, my friends. Talk to me. I'll talk back. 1st and 10, Harvard runs. Looked like it was going to be a pitch play, but he never pitched the ball and got tackled for a 1-yard loss. I don't know if he had pitched it out. It was running to the left. If he had pitched it out, the guy had some grass in front of him. No, they're going to give him back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10 coming up. Right at midfield. Snaps the ball, fakes a handoff up the middle, throws the ball down. Oh, he almost had it. Flag on the play. I think they're going to call it pass interference. I think he hit him. The ball literally went through the receiver's hands. It was right down the left sideline. Would have been about a 40-yard gain. Pass interference on Yale. So that's going to give him 15 yards or 10 yards, I think. Is it 10 or 15? I can't remember. Yeah, it was holding him. He had his arms right around his waist and his chest. So, yeah, that was obvious pass interference. He didn't even turn to look at the ball. So, if he had turned to look at the ball, he might have gotten away with it. Anyway, 1st and 10 for Harvard. That was a 15-yard penalty, so they're down to the Yale 35. Okay. Shotgun formation, snap is back, fake the handoff, throws the ball back over across the left side, 1st down and more. Got down to the 20-yard line, but there is a flag on the play. I think this one's going to come back. Probably going to be a hold on personal foul, roughing the passer. Wow. First personal foul, roughing the passer on Yale. That's going to take him down to the 4, maybe. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the ball was gone for like a second or two before the Yale defender he didn't hit him very hard. He just kind of leaned into him and knocked him to the ground. But I don't know. It's a ticky-tack foul, but it's still, whatever. Down to the 10-yard line, running play up the middle, went nowhere. Yale blew that up easy. I'm not a big fan of these ticky-tack personal fouls. on the quarterback. Is still a football game. You know, the quarterback is expected to absorb a little punishment here and there. Anyway, 2nd and goal. Ball is on the 11. So they lost a yard. Shotgun formation, blitz coming, sort of picked up, pass over the middle, touchdown! Yeah! Fuck yeah! You just barely beat that blitz, too. Yale sold out on that blitz. I think they brought like 6 or 7. And quarterback just stayed in the middle and took the hit and got the ball over the middle for a one-on-one coverage touchdown. Okay. Extra point try is coming. Ball is down. Kick is up. Kick is good. So 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, and Harvard has a 10-point lead, 27-17. Hell yes. Fake the handoff. Right over the middle. Just stood there in the pocket. Good throw. Good throw. Alexander Lee, why am I such a big Harvard fan? Okay. Very simple. My father went to Harvard and Harvard Med. My mom's dad, my grandpa, went to Harvard and Harvard Med. His brother also went to Harvard and Harvard Med. So that's my attachment to Harvard. I went to the University of Florida. So I did not go to Harvard. I've been on the Harvard campus a few times. It's a beautiful campus. You would expect it to be. I mean, it's like 700,000 years old. But that's why I like Harvard. And, it's not the greatest football quality in the world. By the way, the kickoff went through the end zone touchback. Ivy League football is not the best quality football in the world. But now here's an interesting stat. Oldest stadium, Franklin Field for Penn. It was opened in 1895. Harvard Stadium was opened in 1903. The Yale Bowl, where we are today, 1914. And Cornell's, I can't pronounce that. Cornell Stadium was built in 1915. So, there's a lot of history in Ivy League football. Pass over the middle was caught up to the 40-yard line. So, 1st and 10 play, they picked up 15 yards. Let's see. They're still trying to get set here. Alexander Lee said, love the play-by-play, by the way. Your live stream is like 30 seconds ahead of ours. And he says, go Crimson. I'm glad you're enjoying it, sir. I appreciate that. Let's see. 1st and 10 on the 40 for Yale. Back to pass. Harvard's blitzing. He's running for his life. He's running the wrong damn way. Get rid of the ball, son. And throws it out of bounds. He ran 20 yards backwards. I really thought he was going to try and extend the play, but then he figured out it's time to give up on this play. So 2nd and 10 coming up. About 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Let's see. So 2nd and 10 coming up. Snap he fakes a handoff, is back to pass. He heaves it way downfield. Oh, God. Complete. Way downfield. He just outran the coverage and got all the way down to, I think, the 13-yard line. I mean, that's like a 40-odd yard completion. It's a great throw, really was. And the receiver got away with a push. He pushed off the defender. So he did get away with an offensive PI, but you know. Where is this? Where's the mark of the ball here? 13-yard line. Okay. Alexander Lee says, Dane, we're class of 16-17. Big fans of your commentary. If you're ever in New York City and want to watch a Harvard game in person, let me know. We love to go to Columbia Stadium. Well, I appreciate that, sir, but who is we? Who's we? Okay, Yale threw a ball out like a bubble screen, and it went incomplete because once again, the receiver started running before he secured the pass. Sir, it's secure the pass, then run. Pass, run, not run, pass. So get the ball in your hands, home slice. Okay, 2nd and 10 from the 12-yard line. Hands off to the running back, goes up the middle, and scores. Because Harvard decided they didn't need to tackle him. God damn it. Unbelievable. About 4 minutes and 22 seconds left in the third quarter, and we're within an extra point of being a 3-point game again. Just all he did was go up the middle. He took one step, stopped, waited for a block, and then right up the middle, and nobody touched him. Kick is up and good. And we are 27-24 Harvard. Harvard defense took that series off, I thought, but I don't know. That was pathetic. I don't want to do that. Okay, well, let's see what we can do next, right? Meanwhile, I need to check something here. Guess we're waiting for them to set up the kickoff here, so we're not missing anything. Okay, here comes the kickoff, as they say. Total leather kicks off, lands at the 2-yard line. He's going to run it. Wow, they don't run these back very often, and gets slammed down at the 18-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Harvard at the 18-yard line. So see if Harvard can continue to move the ball and put some points on the board. Pardon me. Okay, Harvard is run the sweep around the left side. Picked up about 7, but there's a flag on the play. I have a feeling this will come back on a hold. Yep, hold, Harvard. I mean, I spotted that a mile away. If I can spot it from here on a TV, even these inept officiating crew can spot that, for God's sake. So that'll be 1st and 20 upcoming. Let's see. I'm all the way backed up to the 8. Run up the middle, gets to the sideline, and gets all the way out to the 23. So good run by the Harvard running back. That should be second and 8? 7? Six. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6. Should be second and 6. Second and 5. Excuse me. I can't add. Running back gets the ball, pounds it out to the left a little bit off tackle, and gets out to. I thought he got the first down, but they're going to mark him about a yard short. I thought he had enough for the first down, but they marked him up a little short. So 3rd and 1 should convert relatively easily. Well, Yale's showing blitz, but they picked it up anyway. Run right up the middle. He needed 1. He got 5. So good run by the Harvard running back. Good strong run, even though they blitzed him. So I got 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Harvard looks like they want to pound it out a little bit, which I can't blame them for. So it's 1st and 10 from the 32 of Harvard. Snaps the ball, hands the ball off straight up the middle, picks up 4. Zach what is that? Brazo. Great run by Harvard. Let's keep it on the ground. I don't trust the passing game. Oh, absolutely. I agree with that. But this quarterback isn't bad at passing. So 2nd and 6, hands the ball off to the running back, tries to go get the right side, and it looks like they gave him 1 yard. So they gave him a yard on that. And we're looking at 3rd and 5. I think Harvard is trying to slow this game down a little bit. May not be a bad idea, but with a 3-point lead and Yale showing the ability to move the ball fairly easily at times, you might want to get more points on the board. So anyway, 3rd and 5, snaps the ball, he's back to pass, throws over the middle and incomplete. Had the receiver, just dropped it. So 4th and 5, looks like we're going to get a punt. 1:12 left in the third quarter. He had time. The pocket didn't collapse on him. It hit the tight end right in the hands. The tight end just dropped it. It was more than enough for the first down. Anyway, 4th and 5. Punter is standing at about the 22-yard line. Yale's not really coming after it. Good high kick. And takes a Harvard roll and is down at the 19. No, I'm sorry, the 14. 14. 1st and 10, Yale at their 14-yard line. So they got a ways to go, but they are moving the ball on occasion. I don't know why they're showing this graphic about college football awards spotlight during an Ivy League game. It's like, who gives a flying rip? Anyway, Yale's got the ball, trips to the left, single running back, none to the right, fakes the handoff, blitz by Harvard, tipped by one of the linebackers. He had the receiver over the middle, but the linebacker jumped up and tipped the ball, and it fell incomplete. So good defensive play by the Harvard. I don't know if it's a linebacker or a corner. I'm not really sure, but good help there. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. By the way, I do have another stream coming up today. Well, I'll get that in a minute. 2nd and 10, back to pass, way up, broken up on the sideline to the right and incomplete. Had the receiver, but the defender got his hand in there. Did a good job. He still almost caught the damn thing. I am doing another stream today at 4. I'll be streaming the Florida Gators versus the Missouri Tigers. Now, Florida is my team, my actual team. I did go to UF. They are my actual. I've been a University of Florida fan since 1975. So long history with me in Florida. 3rd and 10, back to pass. Almost got to him there. He's running, and he got the first down. Damn it all. Iowa scored, so they're losing to Illinois 10-7. Harvard blitzed him. They almost got to him, but he ran away from the pressure and managed to get 11 yards on that run and first down for Yale. 25 seconds and counting left in the 3rd quarter. So if you want to stop by at the beginning at 4 o'clock, you can watch me lose my mind over the Florida game. Deep pass and incomplete. Deep pass down the left sideline. I think the receiver lost the ball because he transitioned from sunlight to shadow. I think he might have lost the ball in the sun because the way he reacted to it is like, where'd that come from? Like, damn. So 2nd and 10 coming up for Yale. 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Seems like this 3rd quarter has been going forever. They're at the 25-yard line. Ooh, nice hit on the quarterback. And I don't know if they're going to call a flag on that. The receiver tripped. They are going to call a flag. God damn it. What a worthless call that was. He never touched him. I hope they picked this one up. I don't think the defender tripped him. No, they picked the flag up. Incomplete pass. Let's see. Yeah, the receiver just tripped on the turf and fell. The turf monster got him. Defender never caused it. You're right. Number 2, it's like he's sitting there like this on the ground. It's like, you cannot possibly be fucking serious. By the way, Clemson is up over Wake Forest now, 31-13. So, bit of an upset going on there. Okay, 4 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. It's 3rd and 10 from the Yale 25. Harvard can make a stand here. That would be real nice. They're showing blitz. They back out of it. They rush 3. Tackle him. Got him. Got back to the line of scrimmage, but they shut that down. It is going to be 4th and 10 when we start the 4th quarter. Yeah. Fucking A. They did it. They did a defensive stand. Yes. Yes, Lord. Yes. All right, went to commercial. Let's check some scores here. I'll check one other thing first. Let's check the scores. I was just tweaking somebody there for a second. Hang on a minute. Okay, let's look at games that matter. Not that Army UMass matters, but Army is still winning over UMass, but it's 1917. Florida State is 26-10 over BC, but BC has the ball on the Florida State 27. So BC might be trying to make a little bit of a run here, but I don't know. West Virginia 28-17 over Texas. Georgia over Charleston Southern 56-7. So no shutout for Georgia this time. 52-3 Texas A&M over Purdue A&M. Kentucky 49, New Mexico State 16, Clemson 31-13 over Wake. Ohio State 49, Michigan State nothing. Tulane 45, USF 7. Oklahoma is beginning to pull away, 21-7 over Iowa State. Mississippi State 49-3 over Tennessee State. Purdue over Northwestern 29-14. Penn State finally rediscovered the ability to score 21-0 over Rutgers, but Rutgers is 4th and 3 on the Purdue 8, so maybe. North Carolina 34-14 over Wofford. Illinois 10-7 over Iowa. And Notre Dame over Georgia Tech are scoreless. Okay, out of commercial, Yale is going to punt. Harvard did not really come after it. Fair catch, signal for, and caught at the Harvard 45. Yale hit the guy after he signaled fair catch, but they didn't call a penalty on that. They probably could have, but they didn't. So good field position for Harvard coming out of that punt. So let's see if they can do anything with it. Would be nice if they would put some more points up on the board and make this a two-score game instead of a one-score game. Let's see what they do with it. Harvard back to pass, threw it over the middle, incomplete. The ball was low. He had the receiver open, but the ball was too low. Meanwhile, the camera crew is enthralled with showing old photographs of old games instead of paying attention to the actual game that's being played today. And 2nd and 10 for Harvard from their 45. Hands the ball off right up the middle. Running back breaks a tackle, and he either got 9 or 10 yards, depending on the spot. Running back is a little shaken up from that tackle, but he's going off the field under his own power. He's not really limping. So good sign there. And now he's on the ground at the sideline. So I think he's trying to stretch something out, but that doesn't look good. 1st and 10 for Harvard at the Yale 45-yard line. Fakes the hands off right up the middle, but the running back, he either got back to the line of scrimmage or he lost a yard, depending on the spot. Let's see. Now they gave him the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10 coming up. Actually, it is 2nd and 11. The graphics wrong. Snaps the ball back to pass. Yale's blitzing. Ill-advised throw out to the left sideline. That should have been picked off, but it wasn't. 3rd and 10 coming up. Harvard's very lucky that ball wasn't picked off. Okay, 3rd and 10 coming up. Harvard's got trips to the right, none to the left, snaps the ball. Blitz coming and intercepted by a lineman. It was a tip ball, and it was picked off by a lineman. That's just the worst thing in the world. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's just pathetic. No, it wasn't a tip ball. His arm was hit as he was going forward, and the ball just kind of out of his hands and dropped right into one of the rushers where he just caught it. Yeah, it was a gift. Yeah, here you go. Merry Christmas. Happy Thanksgiving. Anyway, Yale now has the ball on the Harvard 45-yard line, a gift of field position for Yale. Snaps the ball back to pass all day. Now the pressure gets to him. He's rolling. He throws the ball downfield, out of bounds. Just threw it away. Good coverage by the Harvard secondary. Got to give him that. So 2nd and 10 coming up from the Harvard 45. Alexander Lee, it does appear that the refs are slightly favoring Yale, but that shouldn't surprise anybody. Okay, back to pass. Fades the handoff, back to pass. It was a beautiful hole, picked off. Harvard's ball at their 20-yard line. Nice pickoff. The quarterback was rolling to his left. There's a flag on the play. I think they're going to call holding on Yale. Yep, declined. Yeah, he was rolling to the left, and the Yale offensive line was just tackled the rusher and dragged him to the ground just as he threw the ball. And he threw up kind of like a lame duck. And the Harvard defender just, stepped right in front of the Yale receiver and just intercepted the ball. Anyway, 13 minutes, 16 seconds left in the game. 1st and 10, Harvard at their 20. They are leading 27-24. Let's see what they do with it. A running play, tried to go up the middle and got cut off and dropped for a 1-yard loss. I don't know. If I were Harvard, I would start using up the play clock as much as possible. Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts, so timeouts are not an issue right now. 2nd and 10. They're running the play clock as down as far as possible. Smart move. Snaps the ball. Running play up the middle. Running back got 2 and tackled. That was the running back who went off the field a little earlier. It looked like he had tweaked something, but good to see him back in the game. So 3rd and 8 coming up from the Harvard, 22-yard line. About 12 minutes left in the game. Harvard obviously is in no hurry to snap the ball, which is a smart move. All right, ball is snapped, back to pass. Pressure got to him. He's running away from it. And an ill-advised, stupid play by the quarterback. He's lucky that thing wasn't picked off. And just a dumb play by the Harvard quarterback. He rolled away from the pressure to his left, and as he's running, he sets up and throws the ball, and it gets hit and almost gets picked off. His arm gets hit as it's coming forward, and the ball just kind of floats around out there. And if that had been a pickoff, it would have been Yale's ball practically in the red zone. It's just stupid play by the Harvard quarterback. Back to punt on a 4th and 8. Low punt, fair caught at the Yale 39-yard line. 11 minutes, 44 seconds left in the game. Yale's got the ball again. The Harvard quarterback seems to want to give the ball to the Yale defense all the time. I mean, it's just strange. These Fanville ads for Dr. Pepper are very strange. Let's see. Zach says the DBs are going to have more catches today than the wide receivers. Facts, my friend. Facts. Meanwhile, over on the Gator Nation group on Facebook, which I belong to and which I've been tweaking them all day, because tweaking these glitter gators is just all kinds of fun for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am a big Florida Gator fan. I want the Florida Gators to win every game possible. I want them to go 15-0 every year. Obviously, they don't, but tweaking them right now about how badly Missouri is going to just run all over the Florida defense, which has more holes in it than a cargo ship full of Swiss cheese. It is just making them crazy, just spinning them up, and I am enjoying that so much. You guys don't even know. I mean, yes, I have this weird sense of humor, whatever what is entertaining to me, et cetera, et cetera. Let's see here. They're coming out of commercial right now. Still got a camera focused on the crowd. They're not doing anything on the field. Or if they are doing something on the field, the third tier crew for ESPN wouldn't know a damn thing about it. Let's see. Florida State is still beating BC. It's 26-16. About 12 minutes left in the game, and Florida State looks like they're about to punt it away. So maybe hope, maybe not. Yale's got the ball, bubble screen out to the left. Harvard's defense picks it up right away and gang tackles the poor guy at the line of scrimmage. So no gain there. 2nd and 10 coming up. 11 and a half minutes left in the game. Clock is running. So good stuff here. Good stuff. Come on, boys. Okay. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Quarterback's in the shotgun. Running back to his left. Ball is snapped. Rush is coming. Quarterback is trying to evade it and throws the ball away, but I think he might have stepped out of bounds. He did. He stepped out of bounds. That's like a 8-yard loss as he stepped out of bounds as he threw it away. So bad play by the Yale quarterback. He went back, he turned this way, he turned that way, and he should have thrown the ball away a lot sooner. He was trying to keep the play alive, but he lost 8 yards by stepping out of bounds before he threw it. So I don't know if this guy's a freshman or what, but he makes some freshman type mistakes in this game. Now, he's also showed some brilliance in this game, but 3rd and 18 coming up, running play up the middle. Harvard really needs to tackle this guy. My God! 3rd and 18 and you let him go? Oh, come on! 3rd and 18 and he gains 28. That's horrible. And it's a hold right there that they clearly missed. My God. It's a 1st and 10. How the hell did that happen? Back to pass. Deep throw down the middle and incomplete. Knocked away by the Harvard defense. No flag. How in the fuck did that happen? I mean, that's the kind of defense I expect out of the Florida Gators, not this. Jesus Christ. Second and 10 coming up. 9 minutes, 34 seconds. Quarterback looks confused as to what play is being called. He better hurry up. The play clock's running. They're at the Harvard 43. Quarterback is running. There's a pure quarterback run from the get-go. And got out. He got 9, so it's 3rd and 1. How the hell at 3rd and 18 and you let a running back go for 28? I mean, that's fucking embarrassing. God damn it. 3rd and 1. Try and do some damn thing. Run the ball up the middle. They had him and they let him go. Needed 1, got 2. Walter Bricker says, "Booyah, booyah, baby." That's embarrassing. The DC should fall on his sword for that one. Okay, 1st and 10 at the Harvard 32. Running play up the middle. They let him go for 4, maybe 5. 5. Iman Linsky, new name in the chat. Let's go Crimson. Hell yeah. Start playing some defense for Christ's sake. 8 minutes left in the game. 2nd and 5 coming up. Snap, fake the handoff, rolling to his right, throws the ball, wide open receiver, and touchdown because why not? Fuck! Unbelievable. Just wide open at the 3-yard line and just walks in. Yeah. Bullshit. 3rd and 18 and a 28-yard run to save a drive. That's 31-27 Yale. 7 minutes, 48 seconds. I'll be right back. Fuck! 3rd and fucking 18, and he scored 28-yard run. Fuck. Bullshit. God damn worthless fucking. All right. Come back out of commercials. Kickoff time. Short kickoff. What the hell? They short kicked it. Guy grabbed it at the 35-yard line and downed it right there. So I don't understand that call, but I don't know. Maybe the Yale coach has something in mind. I don't know. Anyway, 1st and 10 Harvard at the 35-yard line. 7 minutes, 48 seconds left in the game. They are down 31-27 with a quarterback that's making stupid decisions. Maybe he's related to Felipe Franks, and a defense that seems to be taking instructions from Todd Grantham. Bubble screen, breaks a few tackles, gets out to the 40-yard line. So 2nd and 5 coming up. Zach, yeah, I had the same. It was ESPN had technical difficulties. About 2 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first half. They just cut the feed and went to their halftime show. So, whatever. They faked a reverse, and what the hell was that? The hold. No, there's a holding on. The refs indicating holding on. On Yale. Why do I keep saying Princeton? There's a strange play. They snapped the ball. He faked a reverse and then chucked the ball down the field. Faked a handoff and a reverse, chucked the ball downfield, and the defender just yanked the receiver to the ground. I mean, it's very strange. Anyway, 1st and 10 for Harvard after the penalty. I don't know, is that a 5-yard or a 10-yard penalty? It's a 10-yard penalty. Got all the way out to midfield. Trips to the left, none to the right, snaps the ball, runs the ball up the middle for 3 yards. 7 minutes left in the game. LW is back. That was weird. Why give it to them at almost the 40? Yeah, I don't understand that either. That was a really strange kickoff. They're betting on the quarterback throwing another pick. That's probably a good assumption, Alex. That's probably a good assumption. Anyway, they're across midfield now, so back to pass, pumps, throws the ball wide open and misses him. Because why not? Fuck. Damn it. wide open at the what, 20, 15-yard line. Yeah, wide open. He missed. 3rd and 7 coming up. 6.5 minutes left in the game. Do some fucking thing. God damn it. Back to pass. Runs away from the pressure. Rolling, throws the ball, and picked off out of bounds. So another stupid play by the quarterback. 4th and 7. Probably too far away for a field goal. So I guess they'll, they were given a gift of possession at the 35-yard line and did nothing. And then a stupid penalty and did nothing with it. So blew another opportunity. It's 31-27, Brian. Yale's winning. Punt formation. Low snap, fielded, kick is away. And fair caught at the 15, 16, 16. So 6 minutes, 19 seconds left in the game. Harvard's not playing any defense at the moment and gave the ball back to Yale. If Yale were smart, they would just burn the clock. And that'll be the end of the game. Daniel Flanagan, quote unquote, blew another opportunity. Not sure why you put blue in quotes, unless it's referring to Florida Gator colors or the color of my Celine or something. I don't know. Anyway, too aggravated to figure it out. Let's check some scores. Stuff that matters. Army extended their lead 26-17. Game's almost over. Wow, Florida State. BC's coming back on Florida State. About 10 minutes left in the game. Florida State's up 26-23. But they have the ball on their 38, 1st and 10. So don't want to get my hopes up too much on that one. West Virginia 31-23 over Texas. Georgia 56-7 over Charleston Southern. Kentucky 56-16 over New Mexico State. Clemson 38-19 over Wake. Ohio State 49-7 over Michigan State. Oklahoma 28-14 over Iowa State. Mississippi State 15-10 over Tennessee State. Penn State 28-0 over Rutgers. About 2 minutes left in that game, and Penn State's in the red zone. Iowa 14-10 over Illinois. 17-0 Notre Dame over Georgia Tech. Everything else starts at 3 or later. Okay, back out of commercial. Yale's got the ball on their 16, hands the ball off up the middle, gains nothing. So I think Yale's going to go into burn the clock mode, which I would not blame them. But Harvard has all 3 of their timeouts, as does Yale. 2nd and 10 coming up. Yale is slowing the game down because, why not? They have the lead now. Quarterback runs around the left side, runs free, runs forever because Harvard doesn't know how to spy on a run quarterback and contain him. I think he picked up 5 or 6 on that one, so it would be 3rd and 4 or 3rd and 5. He ran out of bounds, yet they're letting the clock run. No, he picked up 9. Well, my mistake. 3rd and 1. And he ran out of bounds, and yet the clock is still running. So terrific. Snaps the ball, run up the middle, and they stuffed him. I think they stopped him. No, they're indicating first down. They're going to argue it, but no, they're moving the chains. So they stopped him, but the refs, being egalitarian and Marxist and incompetent, gave him forward progress, which he didn't have, and gave him the first down because why not? Yeah, Zach, I saw that Dartmouth clinched the title over. Anyway, first down, they didn't earn. Run up the middle for 7 yards. So looks like Yale's going to win this game because Harvard doesn't want to play defense anymore. Paul Rose says offensive play calling was horrible today. I agree. Harvard coaches are good coaches. They just, I don't know what the hell happened in this game. 2nd and 4 coming up. So a gain of 6. I think Harvard is looking more towards finals than the end of this game. So I think this game is probably about over. Run up the middle again. Bad tackling. Shouldn't have gained the 2 yards he got, and or 3 yards he got. So, and the running back is bitching about something. Son, it's called a tackle. You're playing football. You're not playing. You're not playing ballet here. Come on. J Dude is me one. Appreciate the play-by-play. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, Brian. He says excellent play-by-play and color combo. Yeah, Zach, it was clearly a stuff, but these refs are incompetent. 3rd and 1. Run up the middle. They stuffed him this time, and there's no way they can argue that they didn't stuff him this time. He's well short. If Harvard were smart, they'd call a timeout. They did. Leroy, I think the Harvard coaches know what they're doing. Their players, for the most part, probably know what they're doing. I think there was some horrible offensive play calling in this game on the part of Harvard, but I don't know, 2 minutes and 44 seconds, and it looks like Yale's going to have to punt the ball. So they might get one last shot, but they need a touchdown. So Joseph, odds Harvard still wins, probably I'd say 60-40 against. Since we're in commercial, so let me clean up some stuff here. First of all, thank you all for coming, whether you were here the whole game or you arrived and came in and left and came back, or you're just arriving now. I appreciate you being here. I really do. Please, at some point, if you haven't already done so, please click the thumbs up button. I've got 28 people in here. I've got 13 thumbs up, which is pretty good. But if you can just click that thumbs up button, that really does help things out. If I could get to 20 thumbs ups, that would be great. It does help. I do appreciate it. I am going to shut the stream down at the end of the game. I have to get ready for the Florida Missouri game. I am going to stream that one at 4:00. If you want, come back by. I'll have changed shirts, but still same channel. 4:00. I'll be doing the Florida Missouri game live from I believe it's Columbia, Missouri. Watching Florida probably lose that game and watch me lose my mind. So if you enjoy that, please stop on by. And I got to 20. Thank you. I appreciate it. Can I get to 25, please? Thank you, Mr. Lee. I do appreciate Walter, my pleasure. I really do enjoy doing these live streams. They're a lot of fun for me. Um, and I'll do them next year. I missed a couple of the early Harvard games because I didn't know that I had access to Disney Plus, and therefore gives me access to ESPN Plus. But I found that out and started doing live streams for that and doing live streams for the Florida Gator games, which again I'll be doing at 4:00 Eastern time today. That's in about 40 minutes from now. So stop on by if you want to. Current score, Richard, thanks for finding me. Current score is 31-28, 31-27, Yale. Yale is about to punt the ball away, and they did. It was a short punt, and if the cameraman will stay focused, it is it went out of bounds at the 32-yard line of Harvard. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. Harvard needs a touchdown. Field goal doesn't do it. Harvard needs a touchdown to win this game. They're trotting out the quarterback who makes very questionable choices. Most annoyingly, but what the hell? You rode this horse all the way so far. You might as well ride him to the end, right? Anyway, twins right, twins left. Shotgun snap back, throws it out in flat. Tackled immediately after, I guess, a 5-yard gain. Clock is running. Harvard has 2 timeouts left. Yale has all 3 of their timeouts left. 2nd and 6. Sorry. So twins right, twins left. 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap, back to pass. Yale's coming after him. Pass over the middle. Incomplete. He threw basically into somewhat triple coverage. So again, this quarterback is making bad choices. Quarterback reminds me a lot of an old Florida quarterback we had named Felipe Franks. He made really bad decisions too. 3rd and 6 from the 36-yard line of Harvard. Obviously, this is 2-down territory. Snap, back to pass. Throws it over the middle. It's caught. Or is it incomplete? He caught it and was hit immediately. I don't know if they call that complete or not. No signal by the refs because the cameraman can't be bothered to focus on the refs. It was incomplete. So 4th and 6, 2 minutes and 5 seconds. This is the ball game, basically. Either convert or pretty much you're done here. Paul, I agree. The moment is too big for him. Back to pass. Throws the ball to the right sideline. Incomplete. Wouldn't have, even if he had caught it, he'd be out of bounds. And that is basically the end of the game. So turnover on downs. The Yale defender is rolling around on the ground like he just broke up the pass that won the Super Bowl. There's a Yale player down injured on the field. I don't understand why the refs don't call unsportsmanlike conduct on this idiotic celebration thing. I mean, last year they did a dead ball foul on a Florida player for throwing a shoe from another player, and this guy's rolling around on the ground like he's a dog or something, and I don't get just stupid shit. Kind of pathetic, really. Act like you've been there before, you dumb son of a bitch. Yeah, it is over, Paul. That's true. I think Harvard was the better team. They just have a quarterback that makes really bad decisions, and they have a defense that at times just decided that tackling was too good for them or something. Anyway, Alex, that's true. It's not over yet. I mean, there's still 2 minutes. Harvard has 2 timeouts. I suppose they can try to get the ball back with some time left on the clock, but the way that this quarterback has been playing for the majority of the game, this game is over. Yeah, I know the Harvard is down to their third string quarterback, but that's you're supposed to prepare your players like they're going to be in on the next snap. So, yeah, I don't know. You're supposed to prepare your team like the next snap. It could be the next guy up. So, it's not the greatest excuse. Anyway, Yale's ball, 1st and 10 on the Harvard 36, run play up the middle, gets stopped for no gain. And Harvard, I believe, calls a timeout immediately. Yep, they did. Joseph says, Harvard's still going to win. I'm not worried. 3 down stop, Hail Mary. Well, let's see. I don't know. You never know. Yale quarterback is a sophomore. Yes, I believe he is a sophomore. Anyway, one of my friends is trolling me right now. She has a 17-year-old son, and he's posing next to a Hellcat Charger, saying that's his new car. And she knows I love the Hellcats, and she's trolling me. But no, I'm sorry, I don't fall for that. 2nd and 9, 1 minute 57 seconds left. Quarterback just keeps the ball on the snap, runs the ball up the middle. I think he got 3 yards. And Harvard calls their final timeout, I believe. 1 minute 52 seconds left. Harvard player is down. We'll see what happens there, but should be 3rd down and 6 or 7 coming up. Brian O'Shea says Notre Dame whooping up on Georgia Tech. That was sort of expected. I mean, Georgia Tech, quite frankly, is not a very good team. And, well, Notre Dame isn't exactly what I would call a very good team either, but they're certainly better than Georgia Tech. Anyway, 3rd and 7 coming up. Let's see. Yale is within field goal range, I think. So if Harvard stops them here, Yale can run the clock all the way down, probably to about a minute left, and then kick a field goal and make it a 6-point game instead of make it a 7-point game instead of a 4-point game. So Harvard might have one more shot with it, Let's see if they can stop them here. They have to stop them here and force a 4th down and something. So it's 3rd and 7 from the Harvard 32-yard line. Snaps the ball, runs the ball. No, quarterback kept it and basically loses 2 yards by falling down. I don't know if he slipped or he fell down on purpose, but he lost 2 yards. So it's 4th and 9. And let's see. They're probably going to stop the clock with about a minute, 2 or 3 left on the clock and kick a field goal, and then they'll kick off to Harvard, and then we'll see where we go from there. So game's not over, but it's pretty much over. But we'll see. I mean, all it takes is one play, right? I mean, what if they try a field goal and you end up with like a kick six? You know, they miss, block punt, you get a kick six going the other way. That's possible. Anything's possible, right? Anyway, the clock has stopped. Yale called a timeout with 1:06 left in the game. It's 4th and 9. Looks like Yale's going to come out and kick a field goal, I guess. We'll see. No, I guess they're no, they're not kicking a field goal. They're keeping their offense on the field. I guess the kicker doesn't have the range. Anyway, 4th and 9 snap. Quarterback is back to pass. He's rolling, and he throws it away. Interesting. 59 seconds left in the game, and they just turn the ball over on downs. So I don't know. Maya Gardos. Okay, there's a name I haven't seen before. Bula Bula. I must be a Yale fan. Okay. Anyway, Harvard gets the ball turned over on downs at their 34-yard line. 59 seconds left in the game. Back to pass. Yale's coming after him. Completes the pass over the middle for 11 yards on a first down. Clock is stopped while they move the chains. Harvard's trying to hurry up here. Back to pass again. Throws the ball out towards the sidelines. Had a receiver, but just overthrew him idiotically badly. 47 seconds left in the game. Oops. Referee backed into a player. I'm surprised you didn't throw a flag on him for hitting the ref. Jerk-offs. Anyway, they're at the 46-yard line of Harvard. 2nd and 10, back to pass. They're only rushing 3. Throws the ball over the middle. Wide open! Red zone. Wide open down to like the 16-yard line. Holy shit. Holy shit. 39 seconds left in the game. There's life. There's life. And somebody called it. There's a timeout on the field. I don't know what. Yale must call timeout. Hell of a throw is wide open over the middle. I don't know how he got that wide open. They only rushed 3. They dropped 8. And, I mean, you rush 3 and drop 8. You're not supposed to leave the middle of the field that open. I mean, my God. All right, so we're in timeout for something. I don't know if Yale called a timeout or the officials called a timeout, but somehow the clock is stopped. Let's see. Joseph said should have punted at that point. Now it would have punted into the end zone. Brian says 29-29 all over. I don't know. Okay, 1st and 10 on the 12-yard line of Yale. Back to pass. They blitz him. And he threw a kind of a fade, not a very good fade, and broken up by the defender. 31 seconds left in the game. You know, the middle of the field is open, guys. 31 seconds, you can throw over the middle again. I don't know. The receiver is definitely taller than the defender. If he had put the ball up a little higher and a little bit more to the left, he might have caught that ball. Let's go. 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. Picked it up, throwing a fade to the other corner. That should have been pass interference. Same receiver, opposite corner, right side instead of left side. And you try to fade again, and he had an even better shot at that one, but defender got his head around and he grabbed his arms and yanked him down like that, but the ball was already there. 26 seconds left, 3rd and 10. Obviously, 2-down territory. I mean, what are you going to do, right? Timeout, Yale. So 26 seconds, timeout, Yale. 3rd and 10 on the 12-yard line. And we're going to the end. We're going to the end. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we can do with it, right? All right. They're coming out of timeout. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Okay, it's a tight formation. This is almost a run formation. There's like no receivers. Another timeout by Yale. That's their last timeout. So they just wanted to see how Harvard was lining up and called timeout. Harvard was lined up in a bunch formation. There was no receivers to the left or right. Everyone was lined up tight to the line of scrimmage. So I don't know. Yeah, we need that Fitz magic, Brian. We need Fitzpatrick magic. We need the Fitzinator coming off the bench. We need Fitz. Come on, man. I'm telling you, Walter, this isn't. I mean, for an Ivy League game, this is intense. I mean, it don't get better than this. Anyway, now they got one receiver to the right, one to the left. Receiver to the left comes in motion, stops, throws the ball, end zone. Touchdown! Yeah! Yeah! Hell yeah! Flag on the play. Oh, fuck, man. Come on, man. What's the flag? They're talking about it. There's no signal at all. There's a flag on a play, no signal. You got the the four blind mice and the blind ref standing around. Come on. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike Harvard. What? Well, the touchdown counts, so I guess it's a dead ball foul for too much celebration or some such bullshit. Because, of course, you can't celebrate in the Marxist Ivy League that, God forbid, somebody should be better than somebody else and celebrate it. Fuck you. 34-31 Harvard. Yeah, baby. Woo! Oh, I see what they call the flag on. Number 86 basically shoved the Yale player off of his teammate because he was sitting there trying to rip the ball out of his hands or some such nonsense. So they called that. Hell yeah! 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Woo! Yeah! Hell yeah! Kickoff is away, fielded at the 9. He's going to run it. Tackle his ass. Hell yeah. Got it back to the 20. All right. No timeouts for either team. So it's 18 seconds left. 1st and 10 from the 20, and they got to get in field goal range. Zach said Christmas came early for the 10,000 men of Harvard. Hell yeah. Joseph said, let's fucking go. Yeah. Let's go. 12 man couldn't stop us today. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Zach. They got penalty for celebration, and Yale didn't get 1-for-1 earlier. Yeah, I got up to 51 on that. That's pretty good. And now they're sitting around talking again. What are you talking about? Shut the fuck up. Let the game end. Standing around like a bunch of overweight slobs. They all look like accountants from the Yale accounting department. Okay, we got an interesting defensive formation here. They got 3 down linemen. The nearest linebacker or defender for a pass is lined up at the 32-yard line. Oh, so we have unsportsmanlike on both sides. Shut the fuck up. Get off the field. Okay, so the nearest defender, other than the down lineman, is at the 31-yard line. The ball's at the 20. Back to pass, short pass, steps out of bounds at the 29. So gain of 9, 2nd and 1. Paul Rose says, I'm class of 95, played for Harvard. Excellent. Brian O'Shea says, class of 86, played also. Excellent. I didn't go to Harvard. I didn't have the grades. My father did, my grandfather and my uncle. Oh, try to hook and ladder. No, that's going to be an illegal forward pass. That's not going to work. Oh, we're trying the old lateral game again. Game's over. Game's over. Game's over. Hell yeah. Yeah. Woo! Harvard is on top of the Yale symbol at the 50-yard line, just jumping, and the Harvard fans are coming out of the stands. Hell yeah! Rush the field. Come on, baby. It may not be FBS. It may not be Florida, Georgia. It may not be Florida State, Miami. It may not be Ohio State, Michigan. But it's still one of the oldest rivalries in all of college football, and it means something. Hell yeah. Woo! Yeah. Shit, I gotta calm down. I got another stream in 15 minutes. Jesus. And that's your final score, my friends. Harvard 34, Yale 31. On a comeback, last minute prayer of a pass into the end zone. In the double coverage, by the way. And Harvard pulls it out. I love it. Oh, and Clemson won 48-27. And that's it. ESPNU just took the game off, or about to. Anyway, yep, it's off. Anyway, I'll be here too, Alexander. I will be here for the game 2022. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad y'all had a lot of fun. I'm going to shut the stream down. I got to calm down. I got to change shirts. Woo! I got to get ready for Florida, Missouri in about 15 minutes. Everybody, thank you all for being here. If you haven't already done it, please click that thumbs up on your way out. That does help. I had a lot of fun doing this. Harvard pulled it out, man. Last second, they pulled it out. And that might be an instant classic, that might be what you call an instant classic type of game, but fantastic, man. Had a great time. That's it for the Ivy League. The Ivy League season's over now. Harvard did not get to share. Yes, Ken, 34-31 is the final. Harvard didn't get a chance to share in the Ivy League championship, but they beat Yale. And that matters. So, hell yeah. We'll do it again next year. Thanks for stopping by. If you're going to see me for the Florida, Missouri game, I'll see you in a little bit. If not, thanks for stopping by. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget the bell icon too. Thank you, guys. You made this very entertaining for me. I hope I made it entertaining for you.